Hello, everybody, and welcome to Of Dice and Men. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
I am excited. Since last I saw you guys, 3 inches of snow have dumped on Colorado, and it is a winter wonderland out there.
I wish there was snow here.
It's nice. It's
I
cold.
bet it is.
Our trees are leaning over because I can't take the weight of the snow.
Oh yeah, anytime I go to travel, I want to look up what is the weather, and I see it's 40 degrees, and I'm like, what is happening around the planet? But now that I live in California, the weather is just nice all year round. So I'm like,
it's just perfect.
Yeah, my brain is not ready. I was looking at weather in Reno, and it's going to be 45 degrees. I'm like, it's so cold, and people are like, what do you mean? And it's like, oh, I guess it's October, but I don't know that because here in LA, high today is 80 degrees.
Ooh, nice. High today is 28 degrees.
Damn.
Someone in your chat said to say bzz.
Bzz. Thanks, Lily. You're just
Why?
going to repeat everything they say in chat?
But why?
I don't know.
Say nice meme.
Yeah, good job. Okay.
I heard you make other people say.
Nice meme? Yeah, that's what I do. I make recordings of it.
True?
I don't know, Lily. Have I done it to you yet?
You might have done it subconsciously, unintentionally or subtly.
Yep, my goal is to get you really drunk, and then I'll... Okay, anyway, what's up, guys?
Oh.
All right, let's come back in the game. Where did we leave off? What is going on? Mr.Mouton, fill us in.
Well, as the 5-int bard, I think that the really smart intelligence Nevin should fill us in. But I do believe that I made a great recommendation that we are pretty much chasing after a ship that just left port, correct?
Right, you can see its wake and it heading off into the distance. And I believe you guys had left off running into a nearby tavern on the wharf, on the docks,
Yep. And we're
to try
getting
and get someone.
When
to
ships
chase
leave,
it.
how long do we expect them to be at sail generally? If a ship leaves to go ship something, is it always a multi-day voyage or?
Depends on where it's going. Some places are within a day.
Okay. What is the time of day right now?
It is a few hours after sunup, not before noon.
Our goal is
Before
to
noon, correctly
go
before
get
noon.
another ship, right, and chase after them.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
We want the fastest ship.
You burst into the first tavern you come across, looking for someone to hop on someone to pilot a ship for you. And as you step into the room, Nevitz, you recognize that same red-haired, freckled woman from before.
Okay.
You can continue looking for your ships if you want. How do you find your ship?
I mean, I would go in, and I would guess I would kind of announce kind of loudly, in a coded speech that I'm looking for somebody that does smuggling or has a very quick ship, and that it's pretty urgent, and that I would to take one to go chase another ship.
Wait.
Pretty much. What?
You do remember that the redhead woman was the one who probably stole the box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just letting you know.
Okay.
So, in a coded phrase, you mentioned you're looking for a smuggler, pronto.
Yeah.
All right. Would you make me a persuasion check, please?
A persuasion check.
Yeah.
I gotta bring up my character sheet. I'm sorry. Hold on.
It's all right.
We can say that Daff is sick right now. Caught a fever or something.
Yeah. Between seeing the last ship and coming here, Daff
Super
just spotted
sick.
this woman, and he just started coughing. He's like, "Oh, guys, there's a beautiful woman," and he
He's
wanders
always
into
had
the
a-
next bar.
He's always had a fragile body.
That fragile body is being tested right now.
Yep.
Persuasion of 6. People hear you. Some of them may not understand your coded speech. Those that do kind of give you skeevy looks and look back at their drinks.
There's nobody in here.
There's nobody in here that is willing to hop up when someone comes in and is like, "Quick, I need a smuggler." That is correct.
Okay, I would communicate that I have 5 gold pieces for a person willing to take a job like this. Okay.
Okay. That might turn some heads. Yeah.
500 copper. Okay.
Ah, the copper economy.
Red-headed lady pops up and walks over in the direction of the three of you and says, now, gentlemen, please, this is a place of peaceful drinking. Perhaps we should step outside. You know, you don't want to disturb these others.
Okay.
And she walks outside with you and turns into a small little alley and goes, what's going on? What do you guys need?
We need a small ship. We need to catch another ship. It is absolutely paramount that we get something small and quick enough to catch a ship that just left the harbor.
Vroom vroom.
Must go quick.
She looks you up and down, three of you, notices your weapons that you've got carrying on you, hears Toki's noble affect within her own speech, and looks at you guys, well, I'm not going to get myself killed over 500 copper. What's going on?
We have a very personal matter. This lady here, Toki, has a younger brother aboard the ship, and we need to reach him. We were supposed to send a message to him before he left, and he is already taken out of the port, and if we don't communicate this message to him before he lands at his next destination, it might be catastrophic, and I don't have time to go into all the details, but I absolutely need to see this person. We need to see this person face to face and talk to him before he arrives at his next destination.
Yeah, my poor young... Oh, Daniel, how I miss you so.
We must hurry.
He's drifting farther and farther away, please.
You have
All right, I
fast
know
ship?
a guy. I know a strong man. Rows faster than anyone else. He can catch up to a ship leaving the harbor. There's only going to be room for one on his dinghy, though, to help preserve speed.
You don't have any other larger...
You want to catch a ship? You want to not catch a ship? There's room for one. You only need to deliver a message. You only need one person. What's the problem?
I can wild shape into a smaller thing with someone, right?
Ooh.
So I can at least
Wild
go with
shape
you.
on yourself, yeah.
No, and then Steven can carry. I mean,
Yeah.
Nevitz can. Whatever, dude. Same thing.
Yeah,
How much does Nevitz weigh?
I'm pretty small. I'm a halfling.
You don't think we get all three of us if we
Wait.
all...
What if I ride on my friend's shoulders? Lenny's shoulders.
Yeah, and then I ride on Nevitz's shoulder as a mouse or something. Ooh.
It's more about as a mouse.
Yeah.
Can't they wild shape into?
Yeah, you
Right?
can, but she's just surprised that you're gonna like wild shape into a mouse. She doesn't know you're a druid.
Whoa, no, wait, whoa! This is OOC, out of character,
No,
Koibs,
no,
okay?
I'm so sorry. I should have made it clear. I'm discussing with my party members. I could wild shape into a smaller animal.
What I'm saying is that, well, I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, back to our roleplay. Would it be possible if I and my friend rode together? I mean, I'm quite small. Like, if the two of us could talk to him, it would be good.
Maybe two of you could go.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Me and my friend Lenny here. I mean, obviously, she doesn't need to be bothered by this, but yeah.
Okay. Well, hand over the money. I'll go get Bruno.
I give her 500 copper. 5
All
gold
right.
coins.
She points to a spot down by the harbor and goes, "Meet me there." Which ship are you chasing?
It's the Sea Skipper.
Got it. Meet me right there. And
Okay.
she hurries off into the city streets.
Okay, Toki, if you're gonna transform, do it now before we get out in public, and then we'll hop on.
I'm
It's
gonna
in my
turn
pocket,
into
Toki.
a fat, beautiful golden teddy bear hamster. Can I turn into that? Neil?
Totally. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm adorable. I'm a hamster.
Mm-hmm. All right, you become a hamster. You're in, I assume, Nevitz's pocket. The two of you, Nevitz and, Mr. Moon, show up down on the little harbor slip over there, waiting for the red-headed woman and Bruno, her rower, to show up.
Mm-hmm.
Nevitz, can I hold the hamster?
Can I talk as a hamster?
We wouldn't
No,
be
I
able to
can't.
understand you.
Squeak, squeak.
I'll put the hamster on your head when we start rowing, Lenny. Okay.
Ha! Me like that.
All right. A few minutes passes. And then a few more.
This bitch.
And then a few more. And the ship is heading further and further out to sea, and you're starting to lose its mast. And
we
a
got
few more minutes
Eskimos.
pass. And long enough passes that you get the impression you've just been scammed.
Oh, we
She is
got
not
scared.
bringing anyone here to take you.
All right.
She's disappeared with your 500 copper.
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna talk in my hamster voice. Let's kill that redheaded shit. Squeak, squeak.
All right.
She come, right, Nevitz?
It's investigation time. I'm gonna go back to the bar and I want to talk and listen to everybody. I'm gonna spend the rest of the night there watching people speak to try to figure out if I can find out any information about the redheaded lady.
Okay. So that's your business for the remainder of the day. What
Yep.
about Lenny? What are you doing?
Lenny will wait for the boat.
All right. Awesome. And Hamster Toki, how long do you stay in Hamster for?
I get depressed that we're scammed. I'm gonna stay for the remainder of the hour as a hamster.
Okay. And then back to Toki?
Yeah, and then, but I guess walk around, try to find that redheaded lady or something.
Okay, so Toki's gonna walk around looking for her. Lenny is faithfully waiting for the boat, and
Poor Lenny.
Nevitz is heading into a tavern to try and scope out any information about this redheaded woman. Perfect. So let's make some rolls here. Toki, why don't you make me a really, really, really good perception check as you walk around town looking for the redheaded lady.
This is almost unfair how good this roll is gonna be. Okay.
Wow,
it's-
that's actually
really
quite good. Yeah.
What is that picture of Daff on the screen?
Just
It's classic. It's perfect. All right. You don't spot the red-headed lady as you walk around town. Lenny, the boat never comes.
Shit.
You'll stand there until the sun goes down, I take it, but the
Yep.
boat doesn't come. And Nevitz, you are in that same tavern where you had just seen her. And you're looking out for signs that...
of anybody talking either about somebody else maybe looking for her, or maybe somebody talking about this crown heist, or maybe somebody talking about shipping things or anything like that. Basically anything that I
Right.
feel like would be related to her or could work as a lead for her.
Okay. So what you do notice when you head back into the tavern is that the people she was originally sitting with, because she wasn't by herself, are still seated in the same spot. And they're just having a casual conversation, chatting amongst themselves, laughing occasionally. But, you know, they're just chilling there. No one else seems to bring her up in the first few hours, because it's still before noon. You know, the tavern's not really packed yet. The first few hours pass pretty quietly. Somewhere around noon, the two people she was with, both women, get up, pay their bar tab, and head out through the front door, walking right past you.
Okay, I'd like to follow them.
All right, give me a stealth check so you can stalk these people through
Yep.
the city streets. Oh my god. Yeah. You've got the perfect plan in place. You can walk behind them, kind of wait for them to go, listen for their footsteps to know if they're like far enough away for you to peer around the corner and whatnot. And you track these people through the twisting, winding streets all day. Not all day, for like an hour until they arrive at this really weird route that they've taken at this sketchy, abandoned building on the northish side of town. And it's here that they step in, close the door behind them, and you can hear footsteps heading up and up and up to floors above.
Do I see, is this on the map anywhere that we're shown?
Yeah, I am bringing us to the right map area. I just need to find it. It's hard to tell what these are. I think this is the right one. Right. Yeah, this is the spot. Perfect. So they entered in through
Thanks.
through here. I'm gonna bring you over this spot. This doorway right here. They came in down this after a roundabout route. Came in over here, down this alleyway, down through here, and then through this door, which you can hear the footsteps on the staircase going up.
And
The
they
door is shut behind you.
they went up.
Yeah, they went up.
And can I hear anybody else up there, or would I be? How tall is this? Like, would I expect to be able to hear anybody else if they were in there? Like, is it like a wooden?
I believe this is a 4-story building, and it looks like it's one of those dense apartment buildings that you would find in the middle of a city. So there are plenty of other people in here, other houses, other places of residence. And yeah, you do hear some voices inside.
Okay.
You hear a mother yelling at their child for not taking out the trash. You hear a dad, the telltale sounds of a belt being slid out between the belt loops, and some anger coming with it.
Where are Toki and Lenny at this point in time?
Lenny's down by the dock,
Okay.
waiting for the boat to come. And Miss Toki is walking about the city looking for the redheaded lady.
Gotcha. Would I expect her to walk by here at any point if I were to wait for 30 minutes or so?
Maybe, but it would be kind of blind luck.
How lucky am I feeling? Do we roll for this or?
Yeah, we would roll for it. It'd be an 18 or higher on a flat d20.
An 18 or higher on a flat d20.
15% chance that she walks past you the next half hour.
Do I roll it or he rolls it?
Whoever. First roll in
Wait.
chat.
Are you feeling
I'll
lucky,
do
Lily?
it.
Wait, I feel real lucky. Okay,
so
go.
lucky.
Okay, Lily, go.
You got it.
Okay.
Oh, it's just like real life. I
Lily.
guess our paths just aren't crossing, Lily. That's okay.
I really hate
Okay,
you.
after waiting for 30 minutes, how far am I from the dock that I could run there and back, like, reasonably quickly, or?
I mean, the dock is just, 50 feet away. Do you mean a specific point on the dock?
Where Lenny would be waiting for the ship, the sea skipper. Yeah.
Yeah, Lenny is going to be down over here. I think you can probably go through this building, maybe.
Mhm.
Lenny is like 300 feet away. Yeah, he's pretty close.
Okay, I heard them go all upstairs, right? I heard that as much, right?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I should be able to reasonably, like, dash to there, tell Lenny, get up, let's go, and then dash back without them, like, just slipping out, like, unless I get absurdly unlucky or somebody's watching me. Or
It would
something.
have to be crazy unlucky for you to wait half an hour, run away, and run back
And they're
in
going.
2
Yep.
minutes.
Okay.
and
Yep.
have
Cool.
them
Yep.
leave.
Could I look around the building and see if, like, this is, like, the only way in or out?
There are many doors in this large apartment block. Here, let me show you the rooftop view, which makes a difference. So they came in through a door under here, and this whole block right here is all sort of connected to itself.
Okay, so
and there are multiple doors.
So anybody that goes up that door could walk out any other door, theoretically?
Theoretically, it depends on the inner structure. I'm not sure. You're not sure if this door eventually connects to this door through a complex route, or if they're blocked off at different places.
Sure, okay, I understand. Can I place one of my ball bearings at the bottom of the door, just so that if the door is open, I would be able to see?
Absolutely. Clever thief. If you don't have inspiration already, take it now.
Wow, thanks. Okay, so I just want to place one just to mark that the door is closed, and then I'm going to dash over and go to grab Lenny.
You grab Lenny.
Lenny, let's
And
go.
Toki, give me another d20 as he's running through the streets looking for Lenny.
Lenny's very upset. He has a tear running down his eye.
Why she not come?
Toki, roll me a d20.
Sorry.
Lenny, I think these ladies lied to us, and we're going to go and figure out why they lied about helping us find that boat.
Okay.
All right. The two of you arrive back. The ball bearing is still in place.
Okay. We don't run into Toki, I'm guessing?
Nope. Sorry.
I'm running around, looking for. I should be able to roll like twice for that.
You
Lenny,
just did.
okay, sure. And then I asked Lenny, do you have any way to signal for Toki to find us, do you think? Is there any way that we can get her to know where we're at?
Yeah. Toki!
And he screams out.
He's a big guy. I should hear that.
He's a big guy. Give me a performance check for how loud you can bellow throughout the city. Holy crap.
Wow.
All right, Toki. I need you to make me a DC 10 perception, DC 8 perception check to hear the bellowing voice. Oh my god. You're off by 1? By 1?
Wow. Alright, I guess I'm just fucking.
Maybe she heard something, but she needs to roll to recognize. Oh, that's Lenny.
Okay, actually, you know what? That's fine. I look to Lenny and I say, Lenny, I need you to go and find Toki. I'm gonna go inside here, bring her back here, and then as soon as you get back, I'm gonna give Lenny the bell from earlier that I took from the shop. I'm going to give Lenny the bell. And I'm going to say, Lenny, as soon as you and Toki get back outside here, just start ringing this bell a little bit, and I'll come out and find you, okay?
Okay. Lenny says,
How quick you want me to find her?
Find her as quick as you can. But don't make too big of a commotion, Lenny. We want to be a little bit secret, okay? We're kind of pretending like we're secret agents. Detectives,
Okay.
all right?
Lenny will start running through the city streets. He was going to start barreling through doors, but you said don't make too much of a commotion, so he won't do that. Running through the city streets, yelling around for Toki.
All right. You run through the city streets looking for Toki. Nevitz, did you have something you wanted to do while this was happening?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and enter the building.
All right. Let's get a Nevitz token on the table. And where you are a player, you are not a monster. There we are.
Some
All right.
players are monsters.
Nice.
All right, you enter the building. The door is unlocked. It doesn't even have a lock on it. It just shuts and latches. You enter a small room with a barrel, a footstool, and a winding staircase that goes up one floor.
Okay. I would like to sneakily make my way up the staircase in a somewhat quiet manner. This is literally just like a small room, like that with just stairs that go up. It doesn't connect to anything else so far yet, right?
Correct. There's 2 windows that look out into the dingy alleyway beside you.
Yep. Okay. I'd like to make my way upstairs then.
Sure.
Oh, also
place is in-
outside, I picked up my ball bearing too. Right. Okay.
Yeah. The place is in a state of disrepair. This is definitely the slummy section of town. As you arrive up the staircase and over, you can come down, see that you're in some sort of apartment building unit here. There's a doorway, but the door has long since fallen off its hinges and is resting against the wall,
Okay.
like right over here.
Then I kind of peek inside. I need to ascertain whether or not I'm in an area where I feel like reasonably it's the only way out. Like, can I make that assumption yet, or is it possible those stairs leading upstairs could like connect to another building still somehow?
It's still possible that it could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then inside here, I would like to go inside and take a look through all the rooms. Do I see anybody?
Yeah, this first area has an old raggy curtain dangling around, and you can part the curtain to the side to see a group of 3 people kind of huddled on this straw bed over here.
Inside, it's not 2 of the women from earlier.
No, it looks like a small, poor family who's just, cozying up because it's a little chilly outside.
Okay. Can I ask quietly? Did you guys see anybody come by here earlier?
Someone sort of opens an eye and sees you, and then just kind of flutters it
Okay.
closed
I just
again.
continue walking on then. I guess
Yep.
going up these stairs.
Yep. All right. You can head up the next set of stairs in the building. And while you're doing this, can I get another performance check from Mouton, followed by a perception check from Lily?
Oh no.
Not working out very well. You guys will find each other eventually.
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
It's destined. No, not yet. One day soon, though, guys. One day soon.
It's
All right. You make it to the next staircase. Come up it in a new room. There is a bed here. There's a fireplace with the embers going. There are a couple of people just kind of standing out about looking out this window. They see you come in and give you like a once over, like they don't recognize you, but they don't say anything or stop you. And they just keep looking out their window and chatting to themselves.
I asked them as well. Did you guys see 2 women walk by here? I'm looking for 2 friends.
One guy gives a shrug. The other guy doesn't even make your eye contact.
Okay. I continue to make my way through the place.
Yeah, and this seems pretty reasonable. In a section of town like this, a lot of people aren't going to want to
Yeah,
answer questions.
they don't care. I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah. All right, you come on through this room, which is empty. Move on forward to this area where there is a staircase heading up to another floor, and just a passageway with some broken floor bits into more slum housing.
I take the staircase going up.
Okay. You find yourself in a small tower that kind of pokes up over all of the other buildings. There are some stools here, like people might sit here on watch. There's a little table with one card that has fallen down and sitting between the floorboards beneath the table. A couple of old empty drinks. Place kind of reeks of stale beer and piss. but you've got a good view over the entire city from here.
Mm-hmm.
It's maybe one of the tallest points in town.
Gotcha. Is it reasonable to walk across the roofs from here, or are they too far below?
It's like a short drop to the roof below. If you can squeeze out one of these windows, which you probably can because you're a halfling, then you could walk on roofs.
Okay. I'll go back downstairs.
Downstairs again.
I'll head into this room next.
Okay. Make me a perception check as you head into this room. You hear voices. 3 voices, female voices, coming from this staircase over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
can I get another performance check from Mouton, followed by a perception check from Toki?
Sure can.
Fucking.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
That'll even out. All right, finally, Toki hears Mr. Mouton calling softly from an alleyway. Why are you calling softly from this alleyway, Mr. Mouton?
I was told to keep it quiet.
You hear him just like one alley over.
Just whispering, Toki.
Oh, hi, Lenny.
Nevid say we got to go back real quick. He found the people.
Can I ride on your back, Lenny, while you run back to Nevid?
Yes.
Okay.
Ride me, Toki.
Don't word it like that, Lenny. I'll talk to you about it after.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna piggyback back to Nevitz.
Okay. So you guys are on your way back here right now. You haven't quite arrived, but there's Nevitz.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the voices over from that direction. You don't see anybody here. There's no door at this doorway.
Sure. The two
so
women.
You can see it right on through.
The 2 women that left the bar, were they did they look like they were armed, or did they look like they could be like dangerous, or did they just kind of look like civilians, I guess?
Give me a perception check for what you might have noticed on them as they were walking through. They weren't carrying any obvious weapons. They might have had like a knife or a dagger tucked away somewhere, but they didn't have swords or axes or clubs or anything on them.
Okay. Okay.
Here you are.
Is it possible, are these stairs in such a way that I can kind of like take a peek down them, or is it such a way that like as soon as I start stepping down, it's going to be pretty obvious that like you can see my boots first and everything?
Let me take a look at the map on a secret page so I can answer that question without revealing the answer, without revealing all the details. Yeah, you feel like you could hang your head over the side of the wall there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like lay down and tip your head down, you could probably look underneath and see the room below you.
Okay, yeah, can I do that and try to like listen or
Yeah.
peek or see if I can figure out what's going on?
Yeah, as you kind of lean your head around that corner and look down, you can see the redheaded woman along with the other 2 women from the bar. They're sitting in a pretty small room amongst themselves, chatting, flicking copper, silver, and gold coins back and forth between them.
Okay, you said it was just 3 women?
3 women in a room with no other exits except for windows.
Okay, sounds good. I'll wait here for a minute. I'll wait here for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, and you will hear before you see the barbarian followed by the dwarf coming down through this alleyway, and you can hear them through this window. And once you hear them, you can see them through the window as well.
Barbarian and the dwarf.
Me and
Lenny and Toki?
Lenny and Toki.
Okay, cool. Can I like peek over the window and like snap my fingers? Kind of like.
Can I?
Yeah,
Oh,
totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Lenny, Toki, come up here.
I'll just start ringing the bell.
Yeah. Lenny,
Yes.
put the fucking bell down. Come upstairs.
I drop the bell.
No, Lenny,
Okay.
bring the bell.
I grab the bell.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off of Lenny's shoulder, grab the bell, and just gently take his hand and lead him upstairs.
I'll
Okay.
go follow Miss Toki.
A minute later, the party is reconvened together in the slums.
Okay.
Let me just make it quick. Ooh, wow. Yeah, you can all three of you hear the voices from down below.
Mhm.
There's some laughter, some joking around, some of those like, oh shit, sorts of noises from people having a good time between themselves.
Gotcha. There are 2 entrances into this room, on the left and then in front of us, right? Or,
You mean this entrance and this entrance?
correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Lenny and Toki, listen, okay? The 3 women down here know why we just got scammed, okay? And they might know why that crown was stolen. So all of the answers to all of our questions are probably going to be within the minds of these 3 people downstairs. So we need to question them, okay?
Let's lock them in and threaten them with violence.
You want me to knock them out?
It might get to that point. We'll see.
I will hold the door.
However, just Lenny, we need to be careful, okay? We need to approach the conversation in a good manner. Don't kill anybody or do anything crazy, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Before we go downstairs, it says in my inventory I have 2 ball bearings. I assume that means like I have like, oh no, wait, I have
2
1.
packs of 1,000 ball bearings.
2 packs. Okay. If I have 1,000 ball bearings, can I put like, I want to cover like, the entrance here and the entrance here. Can I do that?
Yeah, I believe the ball bearings cover I think it's a 10 by 10 area, but I'm gonna double check right now.
Okay.
I could also hold one of the doors with my shield mastery. I can shove people prone who like come at me.
Oh, I don't need that. I just want to be able to make it so that like if somebody comes by, I should be able to hear it. Even if they don't slip over, I should hear somebody like lose and regain their footing or whatever.
Or kick the ball bearings and have them run everywhere.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So each pack of ball bearings can cover a 10 by 10 area. So you can use 1 pack and cover both of these.
Okay, that sounds good. A 10 by 10 area would be like 4 or 5 by 5 areas, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'll cover like this area here and then this area here. Okay?
Perfect.
Okay. All right, guys. Let's go.
Go where?
Ooh,
Downstairs.
exciting.
Okay, we walk down the stairs.
All right. You guys step down the stairs. I will show you the layout of the room, but I'm not going to put tokens on it, and we're just going to do the rest of it theater of mind.
Theater
So
of
you
mind.
enter this small room here. There's not really room for everyone to fit in. The 3 ladies are all hanging out in the straw, kicked back with their wall, their feet, but their backs against the wall, kind of looking in your direction because it's the only place to look. As you guys head downstairs, immediately the redheaded woman jumps to her feet and goes, "Oh my God, Bruno! I couldn't find him anywhere, and then I went back to the spot, and you guys were gone already.
I ready an
I'm so
attack.
sorry."
What? Lenny, chill.
I ready it.
I see
I
Lenny, and I tell Lenny, I put a hand on Lenny's. Okay.
He's gonna have it ready, but not
Sure.
attack.
So you have your sword drawn then, is what you're telling me.
Well, I would assume it's probably already out. We're coming down. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yes.
Okay. Are you?
Yeet yeet.
Do you use a 2-handed sword, Lenny?
Nope. I use a sword that is like one-handed, and then I have a shield, and I always roll with the one-hand sword instead of the two-handed.
Okay.
It's
For some reason it
versatile.
says 2-handed sword on you, but I think that's your arming sword, right? Your long sword.
Yeah, it's the magic like one-handed sword, but it's versatile.
Right.
So,
Right. Okay.
I'll change the name right now. Sorry.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, thanks.
I was just confused by what it said. All right, so you've got your sword drawn. The redheaded woman standing. The other 2 are still kind of sitting down. She's giving her apologies. I'm so sorry. Bruno wasn't there, and it was just.
Okay, we don't care.
Where did you?
Okay.
Why you no tell us, lady?
What?
I am so sorry. Can I buy you lunch?
Red-haired lady, what's your name?
Fiona.
Is it?
Or like Piona.
As we're having this conversation, does it seem like she's lying? Do I roll for this, or do we have a conversation about this?
If you want to determine whether she's lying or not, you can roll me a insight check. She seems to be telling the truth. She doesn't seem to be lying about her name.
Okay, Fiona. Okay. This next conversation is probably the most important conversation you're going to have in your entire life. We're going to ask you questions about the crown that we know was stolen. We want you to tell us everything that you know about it.
Oh, come on, cousin. You can't ask me to do that. We all gotta make a living somehow, and it's no skin off your back. Sorry about the slip and bruise, but I couldn't afford to have anything interrupted.
Could I draw my sword?
You can,
Okay.
and you'll notice that she puts a hand behind her back as you do so, and the women sitting down begin to get to their feet.
Okay. I need an exact layout of this room. What like how is everybody standing and sitting? Like,
So-
they're on the straw right now.
what?
They were on the straw.
Okay.
They're all standing. They're kind of squeezed into that back corner over there. I think you're facing them front, so you and Lenny are probably in a situation like this, I would expect.
Okay.
Yeah. I would assume so.
And then Toki standing behind.
Mhm.
Is there windows?
Yeah, there's a window right here, and right here, and right here.
I think it'd be swapped with Nevitz if that's fine.
Okay,
Sure.
perfect.
Okay.
Swap it.
Jeez. Okay.
And yeah, if I see any of them like even look at that window, like my ready to attack, I would believe it go off.
Yeah, they're a little bit too small to fit through those windows. They would need a pretty good acrobatics check to squeeze through.
Okay. Only 3 of us are going to walk out of this room alive if we get into a fight, and it's not going to be the 3 of you. And I'm sure all 3 of you know this. So you need to decide right now, okay, how much you're getting paid for this job and whether or not it's worth dying over. Because you better believe me, we will fucking kill all 3 of you if you don't start giving us some information about what was going on.
He should
My
do an
grandma
intimida-
said
he
one
should-
time you only get 1 life.
You should do an intimidation check on that, because, Levis is still like a halfling, right? I mean, is that really?
That's true. He's a halfling backed up by a dwarf and a
Yep.
giant
We're
barbarian.
real intimidating.
She brings both of her hands up and goes, all right. Cousin, what do you need, huh?
Drop
I thought you were going to
weapons
be
first.
with us on this instead of against us, but drop weapons?
Drop.
I just have hands. It's fine.
Why were you reaching behind?
My back was itchy.
Oh.
What do you need to know?
I
How
need you
can
to
we
tell me
peacefully get
who
by
paid
this?
you to take this crown and where is the crown going?
Well, no one's paid me yet. Crown is headed to a small town called Berkshire, middle of the continent.
And who paid you
Middle
to
of
who
Drakus.
paid you to steal the crown?
No one. It was my idea.
So
You don't look like idea man.
I'm the idea woman.
who's the crown
Killer.
who's the crown being taken to in this other town?
I got a jeweler over there. He's gonna pull the gems out, resell them on the black market, melt down the brass. Crown will disappear. No one will be any of the wiser. No evidence of it left anywhere.
How many other people know that you guys have lifted this crown? Does the sailor himself know? Does any of the shippers?
Just my fence, my handler, my smuggler, and the jeweler who it's coming to.
And how
Although
long?
I don't know if he knows about it yet.
How did you plan to get the message to him?
Smuggler's taking it there. Real easy. He takes it. He's got a friend in town. Friend will do all the work. Guy comes back. Next time he comes to town, we split the money. Easy peasy.
Okay. Tokyo
Can we put the weapons down now? Maybe.
No.
I'm cooperating.
Okay. I'll sheath my sword.
Thank you. What? You never introduced yourself. What's your name, fellow?
Oh god, she gives me weird vibes.
I keep my stuff out, by the way.
Yeah.
She's weird.
Yeah, because she's a weird person. You're right to get weird vibes, Toki.
I don't trust her.
Did you
Well,
have
what are
any
you gonna
name you
do?
want to share?
Maybe we can cut her a little bit.
My name Joe.
Joe.
Joe Mama.
Such a strong name.
Why?
Can we kick him?
I'm sorry.
How much gold? How much gold do you guys have on you right now?
Ooh, I don't keep any money in here. Not a fool. This place is terrible for keeping money.
Where's the 5 gold that I gave you earlier for our shipping?
Spent it at the tavern already. But if you need your money back, I had debts.
You have life debt to us now.
I can get you your money back if you're really concerned about it.
Nivets.
Does
I
this
want to
Bruce
kill.
guy even exist? You said the shipper earlier, the guy that was going to smuggle us, was called Bruce or whatever, right? Is that what she said? Or what was the name you gave?
I don't think she gave a name for her smuggler.
Oh, I thought you said Bruce. I'm sorry. Maybe I invented that in my head.
I don't know. I might just be forgetting, but I don't recall anything like that.
Okay. Okay. I think I've asked enough questions here. Can we go upstairs?
Yeah, you guys can head up to the next floor above.
Does it look like they could reasonably escape out that window? Like, or would they be like jumping out into the street? Would this be like a John Wick 3 kind of thing?
It would be a DC 15 acrobatics check to see if they could squeeze through, and it's a pass-fail with no further attempts. So theoretically, maybe they could squeeze out, but it would be difficult. And with these windows right here, if you view them, you could see if they were squeezing out through it or not.
Sure. Okay, once we're upstairs. Okay, Toki, we need to get ahead of this crown, okay? We need to get into the next city that they said it was heading to. And we need to get the, we have to get that crown before it gets to the jeweler. That's our, so this is, we have two issues. We've got 3 issues right now, okay? Toki, I need all of your brain power to figure this one out, okay? Here's our first problem, okay? 1, we need to make sure that she can't communicate a message ahead of us getting there, okay? So I don't know if that means we need to kill all 3 of them. I don't know if we're ready to do that, or what we're gonna do. So that's number 1. Number 2, we need to be able to get to the next city and get that crown before it falls into somebody else's hands. And then number 3, we need to verify that that's even where it's heading, because she still could be lying to us.
Nevitz, what if we take them and give them to the police? Or the people who they stole from? And we use Voa to go get the crown.
There's one problem. I don't think anybody knows this crown has been stolen yet. If we turn these people in, we might be tipping off somebody that doesn't want, like, didn't we take this job under the assumption that nobody knew that the crowns were stolen yet? I thought that was a thing. I'm like,
you had taken the job right after it had gotten stolen, and they had been trying to advertise the theft to other people like you that might be interested in, like, picking up the trail.
What is this door made out of that's leading downstairs?
There's a staircase, but no door.
Oh, there is no door?
There's no door. That's why you could hear them talking.
Yeah, okay. Fuck.
Any peek out the window? Is there anybody trying to get out? Or?
We can't take all 3 with us. We don't have the space for that.
No, there's no one trying to get out, but you can't hear them talking either.
Okay, the first thing that we need to do is we have to verify that the information that we're getting from her is real. How do we do this, Toki?
Hurt her.
We cut her.
He makes people talk.
Yeah, but how does she know that we know that she's lying? We already messed up. We should have asked all 3 of them individually, separately, to see if we got the same location.
We can bluff. Say we have a special spell that can tell that they're lying. I don't know.
We kill one.
Okay, Lenny, calm down.
If you kill one, the others won't lie. They want to live rather than make gold.
We put all 3 of them in the room. And let them talk. And we eavesdrop on them. Maybe they'll drop the actual information?
I don't know why they would talk about it.
My brother once said when he tried to get people to tell him the truth, he separate them and he act like he killed one of them. He makes
that's a
big
good
noises
one,
and stuff, so the others tell the truth.
I heard about the psychological experiment. So pretend we're torturing each and every one of them, and then we get to them, and then they have to say stuff, right?
That's just
Lenny,
what my
that was a
brother
great
said.
idea. Take some inspiration, Lenny.
Lenny, that's the smartest thing you've thought of all month.
Don't you think that people would wonder why you would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane, though? I'm sorry, I'm done.
For you.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Okay, Lenny. Lenny, we could do that. Okay. But we don't have the space to do this here, do we?
A lot of rooms, not many people here.
Okay.
We could barricade room, you know, lots of shit around. We could bring the two up here, hand tie them. That room, no one can see what's going on down there.
And then just shout a lot and hope that...
Well, maybe cut a little, but...
Don't you think if we tie them all up and put them in one room and we're like, all right, we're gonna leave you guys alone for a bit and go, they'll eventually talk?
I think we need to be quick because they might, I don't know, that we can't hear them anymore. Let's just go check on them downstairs.
Okay,
Can they
wait
hear
a
us?
second.
Like,
Wait a
we're
second.
whispering, right?
We're kind of whispering, but I don't give a... wait. Can they hear us?
That's a great question.
We were whispering. I was clearly, I don't know, I was clearly whispering, like...
I generally take the volume at which the players speak to indicate the volume at which the characters
Okay,
speak. and no one's been
No,
shouting.
no. But
Okay, Koibs.
What I'm saying is no one's been talking loudly. You've been talking at a regular pace.
Yeah.
It's, you know, you've been just kind of chatting.
It sounded like they were yelling when we heard them.
They were talking loudly, laughing,
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
having a good time, and now they're quiet.
Yep.
Okay, this crown is worth hundreds of thousands of copper.
Millions of copper.
Here's what we could do. What we could say is that we're going to kill 2 of them, and the one person that wants to tell us where this crown is going, we tell them that we're trying to steal the crown for ourselves, and we offer them 25% of the total value of the crown if they agree to tell us where the crown is going, and we'll let them live and kill the other 2. And then hopefully we get one of them to break ranks to come and tell us where the crown is actually going, or verify that it is indeed going to that place, and then we'll kill the other 2. We'll go
we
down.
put dagger in the middle.
Sure. We go down, we'll make the offer, and we'll see which one accepts it first. Otherwise, we tell them we'll just kill all 3.
Well, maybe we... Wait. Maybe we split them up and ask them individually before.
Well, I don't know how we could, like, split them up. Like, what do
We
you
just
mean?
bring them up one at a time. Or we bring them up one at a time, talk to them up here, then bring them back down. Because my brother was in psychology, and if you ask 3 people in a room together, I don't think that they're going to, you know, break on each other in front of each other.
Psycho what, Lenny?
He was big thinker man of village, 8 int.
Okay, we could bring them up and question them one at a time. We could make the offer to them each one at a time, that we're going to cut them in on 25% because we're trying to steal the crown ourselves. Sure. Do you want to do that, Lenny? Do you want to go down and grab one and bring him up?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Yes.
It doesn't work. Let's just cut them.
Okay.
Like, physically cut them.
Lenny will go down there with his shield ready, sword out, very cautiously. And actually, he'll ask Nevitz, like, Nevitz, can you peek first to see me? I'm not getting stabbed.
Don't worry, Lenny. You're a big guy. They're not going to go after you. You'll be fine.
Lenny goes down, hesitantly, checking at every corner. Not ready. He's not going to get surprised.
All right. The 3 of them are lounging down there. They've all gone back to their reclined positions, leaning in the hay, chatting with each other. And they see you come in, and their eyes all turn to you while their heads maintain facing each other.
Like, they were chatting with each other. Could I just...
You! And I'll point at the not redhead.
Okay, you point at one of the brunettes.
Who looks like the youngest?
They're all about... Give me a perception... no, not perception check. An investigation check to determine their age. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you can
that's
find the
nat
youngest
20.
one. Yeah.
You come
Oh my
with
God,
me.
your investigation's a -3?
Jesus.
Yeah, minus
shit.
3.
All right, buddy. You grab the youngest of them.
I'm gonna pat
one
her
of the
down,
brown-haired women. You find a knife on her when you pat her down.
put it in my stash, and I take it with me.
Okay. You march
her
her
upstairs.
upstairs. The other 2 just kind of give a wave as she walks up.
I will put the sword at her throat the whole way up. Just
Okay, they don't wave.
Yeah.
Then. You arrive at the top with your sword to her throat.
Okay,
We
as she
have
comes to the
offer
top,
for
yeah, Lenny, put her in the corner.
We should whisper.
Yeah.
I'll put her in the corner.
All right.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen, okay? We know how much
Yeah.
that crown is worth, and we want to steal that crown for ourselves. We don't think the crown is going where that redheaded bitch told us it was, so we're gonna make you an offer. We're gonna make the same offer to your 2 friends as well. We'll cut you in on 25% of the value of the crown if you're able to take us to exactly where that crown is going.
I'm just the muscle. I'm just trying to, you know, knock people around, distract them. I'm not involved in shipping, receiving, transportation, any of that stuff.
So you deny our offer?
I would tell you if I knew.
Then we kill
All I
him.
know is what she's told me.
Okay.
Do we have rope?
If it's on your character sheet.
I'm asking Nevitz because I know I don't have it.
I have 10 feet of string.
Is that enough to tie somebody up, you think?
It would slow them down, but it would be easier to get out of than rope.
Toki, do you have rope?
I don't think so. Oh. Nope.
And you haven't heard her mention the destination for where this is going to be shipped and passing and talking to anybody? You haven't heard a single thing?
Oh, come on, cousin. You know how it works. You keep information, what do you call it, compartmentalized, need-to-know basis. I don't need to know where it's going, so I can't say anything.
Well, you guys don't seem like the most organized outfit out there, so I'm sure something could slip, but let's hope that your two partners feel the same. Okay. Can we move her? What?
Can I choke her out since we don't have rope? We can't bring her back down. She'll tell them.
Yeah, of course. Are you able to? Can you choke somebody out?
Yeah, Lenny will do the choke out from behind.
Holy
Okay, she tries to cry out, but you cut off her vocal cords. Her feet start slamming against the floorboards as she tries to elbow you and whatnot. I'm gonna need you to make me an opposed athletics check against her athletics as well. Ooh, that's really good. Hers is a natural 20, though. Somehow she manages to get an elbow right in your side, and it weakens your grip just enough for her to pop her head out on the bottom and scramble backwards into a corner, being like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on, that's unnecessary. You don't need to do that. It's fine. It's fine."
I mean, I'll attempt to shove her down with my shield.
Bash her.
Just push her into the ground.
Yeah, you
with
should
the
be able to do
shield.
an
to make
attack
her
at
prone.
non-lethal damage.
Yeah. She is not. She is trying to hide and back away from you, but she's not actively fighting you.
Yeah,
so you can crush her with your shield.
Knock her out.
Knock her prone, and then I'm gonna do a non-lethal attack to the head to knock her out.
Okay, give me a roll to hit at advantage.
Okay.
Prone. That'll hit. Roll me some damage. And let me roll her HP.
Making me feel real weird,
Please
Koibu.
don't kill her.
You're making
Well,
me
you
feel
are-
real. Yeah, I know.
I mean, you should feel it's what you're doing. All right, you bash her in the head, and she falls silent and hits the ground.
Okay,
Well,
can
I
we
guess
take
she's,
her and toss her in the bed and kind of cover up?
I will drag her across the ground to let them hear the dragging noise.
All right, where do you put her?
I'm gonna drag her into this next room, into the bed. I'm guessing that's a bed.
This one here?
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll just put
Yeah.
it in the head. It's easier.
Yeah, you drag her through the ball bearings that roll across the floor, and plop her down in the hay.
All right,
She hits it like a ton of bricks.
Lenny, go grab the other non-redhead. Bring her
Oh,
up.
jeez.
Lenny will. Would I have blood on my hands? Just out of curiosity.
Probably not.
Hit her with a shield. You have blood on your hands anyway. Besides, we fight and do stuff all the
Yeah.
time, right? It's not like your
No,
equipment is...
I was wanting blood because it's more intimidating.
Literal blood.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Lenny will go down there. You next. Point at non-redhead.
She gets up, hands in the air.
I'll
and
pat her down.
walks. She has another knife on her as well.
I take it and put it on myself.
Cool. She walks up with you. Where'd Barbara go?
Barbara is in another room right now, considering an offer that we're going to make to all three of you. We are looking to steal the crown. We're going to cut you in on 25% of what it's worth. We just need to find out where exactly it's going. We don't think that that redheaded lady downstairs told us the truth. Do you want to tell us where it's going, or do you want to put yourself at risk and hope that the other two people with you don't tell us instead?
Fiona's a shot caller. I just know what she tells me. She tells me the same thing she tells you.
Lenny will position himself behind her and just walk there.
Walk there? Huh?
You can
I'm
see
just,
the
behind her or
nervousness
whatever.
on
Okay.
her face as Lenny lurks
All right.
around.
I nod at Lenny.
He'll do the same thing as before.
All right, give me an opposed athletics check again. Yep. You grab her and begin to choke. I think technically she'll get some escape attempts. I'm just gonna roll some dice. Ooh, she rolls one good one. Make me an opposed athletics check.
Jesus.
All right, nope. Okay. She struggles and eventually stops.
I'll
Are
do
we
the same
make-
dragging thing, and I'll just throw her on top of the other
or
girl.
making them unconscious?
Making them
They're
unconscious
unconscious
right now.
I'm not killing, or I'm not trying to kill them, but
When
So
do
a
they
few
come
times.
back to consciousness?
yeah,
Takes
it'll take a few
1 to
hours.
4 hours.
I'll throw her on the other girl.
All right.
Okay,
Two
guys.
down.
So what are we gonna do? We're gonna tell her that we don't believe her, and she's gonna tell us that we're wrong, and then what? How do we know that what she's telling us is true or not?
We make her take us.
How are we gonna follow her the
living
entire
hostage.
time? What if we go out and she starts screaming? What are we gonna
Kill.
do? We just kill her in public, Lenny?
And
Yeah? And then what,
Oh.
Lenny?
I have a
What?
I have a spell that masks me, like me and my companions, from detection for an hour.
For 1 hour?
Could follow her for an hour? I don't know. Just
We could get out of the city at least.
Yeah, that would be enough time for us to get out of the city.
maybe we say friends turned on her.
I feel like she's too smart.
I mean, she can't be that smart. I mean, look at the outfit she's working in. Like, what would she be doing out here if she was this good at what she does?
Maybe we say friend told us X place instead.
We could cut her tongue out so she can't say anything.
How is that gonna help us, Toki? You seem like you just want to cut
Because-
somebody up.
I'm sorry. I'm very
Dory?
angry that she scammed us, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we bring her up, see what she has to say.
I don't think we're
Say
gonna
we
get
already
anything
made
out
a
of-
deal with the other one.
And
Oh, I go down there and say, guess we don't need you anymore. Other one turn and act like I'm going to attack her. See what she say.
that's a big bluff, and if it fails, she'll know we have nothing. Is that worth it?
What was the name of the place?
While you guys
Yeah, what?
deliberate over this, why don't we take our first break?
Good, do it.
When we come
I
back,
need to
you guys
pee.
will have an answer.
Okay. We'll be back.
Alright.
Goodbye, everybody.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dice and Men. You guys are standing above Fiona's room, ready to go grab her. Have you figured out what you're going to say?
No, fuck.
We're talking about other shit.
All right. Well,
We can't take her with us. We can't take her with us to ensure that that's where the crown is going.
Maybe we do the bluff.
How reasonable is it to get from one city to the next, like on short notice? Or do you have to wait the next day for ships to leave? Like how?
that really depends on a whole bunch of factors. You could go down to the harbor master and see which boats are which boats are coming in, which boats are leaving, where they're going, all that information.
Mm-hmm.
So you could make a I don't know, within 10 minutes of talking to the harbor master, you could figure out which ship you need to take and where you need to go and how long it would take to get there.
Mm-hmm. Does the harbor master know where ships are going?
Yeah, because they will say where they're going before they leave so that people know where they're headed. And the harbor master collects that information to help disseminate it.
Okay. You two stay here. I'll be back. Fuck, I didn't know that. I'm gonna dash to the harbor master on the port at the port.
Sure. You dash to the harbor master. Meanwhile, in the slums, Toki and Lenny, what are you gonna do?
I mean, he told us to wait, so I'm just gonna go down there and watch her.
Toki, you watch the two knocked out, and I watch her.
All right.
Would both of you make me perception checks?
Ooh,
Damn it.
why, I wonder?
No reason in particular.
Oof. My perception is so high, I should perceive for the both of us.
Wait, also, real quick, just to make sure we're all on the same page here. When somebody's been knocked out, it's assumed that it's 1d4 hours for that person to awaken, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's been like
Okay.
maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just been a few minutes. There's no way they should be awake by now
Yeah.
unless they were faking being knocked out.
Yep.
All right, so Toki sees everything, and Lenny sees nothing. You head down, and there's Fiona. She gives you a wave. How's it going up there?
Good.
Is it my turn?
What?
Is it my turn?
4?
You grabbed Barbara, and Jolene. I assume you're coming for me next.
Oh, what a snake. Oof.
Just
No?
hanging out.
Oh. Do you like card games to pass the time?
No.
Do you like dice games?
I like looking.
Oh, I see. Well, I think you're gonna have to wait on that one.
Maybe.
She kicks back and rests her eyes. Toki, your subjects are unconscious. However, you do notice that someone has come up these stairs and is sort of like looking at them, not like in any particular method, but just kind of standing there like, there's people there.
Wait, who came up the stairs?
Some random nobody that you've never heard of or seen before just had come up these stairs and was kind of observing.
I'm a good actor. I'm gonna crash that. I told you, you guys shouldn't drink so much. Now you're passed out on the floor. Guess I was only just mumbling to myself.
Okay. It's pretty good. Give me a performance check. I'm sorry, a deception check. For deceiving this person.
That's the...
Oh, that's a good deception check. That well beats his passive intuition or passive insight. He kind of shrugs and heads up over here, lights a fire in this fireplace, and goes about to prepping the room for something. Meanwhile, Nevitz races through the city streets and comes across the harbor master down by the docks. He's got a big scroll in his hand. He's got a podium in front of him that he's writing on. He's got a guard next to him and a flunky nearby that will, take his messages and run and do whatever he needs. Sees you coming and says, hello, citizen. What can I do for you today?
Harbor Master, I'm so glad you could take a minute to talk with me. I'm trying to figure out where the skipper went. It was a ship. It was docked here. It left earlier today. Shipped a ton of supplies.
Yes, the sea skipper. He flips through his scroll, or rolls through his scroll and goes, yes. Bontheris.
Bontheris. What was the name of the place that lady originally told us the thing was headed for?
Bergshire.
Bergshire.
Right, so on the big map, if you zoom out a little bit, you're over here in Whalers Bay. I'm sorry, not Bontheris, Bondundasir, different name, is way the fuck over here, about 410 miles away, 400 miles away.
Oh, I see it now, thanks.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't see she.
Bottom right.
Bottom right, if you scroll all the way out.
Okay, I see Bontheris, I see
Yep,
Bondundasir.
yeah,
that's
so
where the ship,
Bondundasir.
that's where it's headed?
Right. And Bergshire, the place that they told you the crown is headed to, is right over here.
Where is here? Oh, I see it.
There it is. Well, yeah, it didn't make sense that,
That what?
the boat was going, to, the middle of the land, right? But I guess unless it was going this way, I don't know. Fine.
Yeah, so this, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Is it? Do you know where the ship is headed after that, or would they know that, or is it just
I
where
believe
they
it's
live?
just taking things there and making new decisions based on what they find.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Harbor Master. I appreciate it. I want
course.
to run back as fast as I can.
All right. You arrive back. Lenny is standing over the woman. Toki is still mumbling in her corner to herself. The party reconvenes.
Okay. I want to walk downstairs. Are they standing next to her?
Lenny is.
Standing, look over.
I'm looking over the unconscious woman.
Can you ping us where they are again, Koibu? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm bringing us back there as soon as I get the music up. We are over here.
Thank you.
Oh, I brought you to the wrong map. I'm so sorry. This is the right map. Here we go.
Amazing. Does Nevitz arrive?
Yeah, Nevitz arrives. Party
Okay.
is
I come down the stairs, my cloak flowing behind me with my dagger drawn. Okay. And I walk right up to the lady and I stab her in the lower stomach.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Make me an attack roll.
Okay, this is a very
At advantage.
specific stab in the lower stomach, non-lethal, just trying to stab her like right below the belly button, okay?
You can stab someone there and make it non-lethal?
You can declare any of your attacks to be non-lethal. You hit. Roll me some damage. 9. Did you want to include sneak attack damage?
Nope.
Okay. She takes the blow, covers it with her hands. Blood begins
Wait.
to well up. Her eyes go
I don't know if
wide.
I need to make an acrobatics check for this or whatever, but I want to hold the dagger in her and put my hand around her throat and like hold her still.
Okay.
I can make an acrobatics or whatever if I need to.
She is presently not resisting. You have completely caught her by surprise, and she was already lying down. Like, you have all the advantage. 25 is enough to pull it all off.
Okay, cool. This dagger is going to go up through your abdomen, right into your heart, if you don't tell me exactly where the crown is going.
The crown is going to a jeweler in Berkshire. They're going to meet at the tavern known as Shenanigans in the middle of it. Middle of town. I wasn't lying to you.
If they're
I'd rather
meeting
be
there,
a poor live woman than a rich dead woman.
why is the crown being shipped to the other end of the world?
There was a problem. The ship that was supposed to arrive this morning to take us to take the crown to Kershwick didn't show up this morning. It was late. We had to change to a different ship last minute.
Okay. Can I do like a deception check, I guess, or an insight?
You can do an insight check to see if she's lying.
I think
to
I
you.
believe her regardless, but
Yeah, she does not beat a 19 on a deception check if she was rolling one.
okay. Okay, I stand up and I remove my dagger from her.
She covers the wound as the blood wells up.
My turn to stab.
No, I think we're done here. Okay. I start to walk away and I speak over my shoulder. Okay. Very cool. All right. I speak over my shoulder and I tell her, we're going to go intercept that crown. And if you interfere at all, we're going to come back here. We're going to kill you, both of your friends, and anybody that you've worked with on any of your past assignments. Everybody that is tainted by you is going to die. And then I leave the room.
Wow.
Lenny will go and
But
kick
when
her
I'm at the
leg.
top of the stairs, I say, also, we're going to be back here in 1 week at this building. I want you to be downstairs with 6 gold. So I'm charging you 1 gold for interest for the 5 that you stole from us. Okay, then I leave.
To make sure you come.
Lenny will go kick her leg. Attempted to, break it.
She's already. She already has a stab wound.
So you're gonna kick her leg or attack her, stomp her, hit her leg with a sword?
I wanted to stomp her leg. I was just doing
Sure.
an attack roll for you. If
That's fine. That's fine. That's perfect. You hit her. Give me a strength check, a really good strength check to break a leg.
Athletics or just strength?
Strength.
I clicked it. Click it
Sometimes
again.
it's slow.
22.
22 is fantastic. You don't quite. The leg doesn't like fully snap, but you can be assured that there are hairline fractures running through it because she gasps, screams, "Let's go!" of the bloody wound, and grabs her leg and begins to kind of like roll back and forth on the ground.
Spit on her and then I'll walk up.
All right.
You don't make me wait at dock for a whole day.
There's some gurgling. Sorry, as you walk away. All right.
You think Daff will be okay with this, Nevitz?
That will be fine. Are we out then?
Yep, you're out. You can be wherever you want now. I take it you collect your ball bearings.
Yep.
Okay. And you're free and clear. What are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go?
Okay. I want to go down to the port and find out. So this is a reasonably large shipping vessel, right?
What is this?
I'm sorry. The sea skipper.
Yes.
Okay. There should be some ship that can make that journey to Bontheris or whatever. Bontheris, right? No. Bondundasir. There should be a ship that can make it in faster time than the sea skipper. Yeah? No?
It's possible. It's whether or not there's such a vessel ready to go that will go at a moment's notice is another issue. So you want to beat them to Bondundasir is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna make some rolls to determine if such a ship is here and ready to go.
Can I, in this time, go find Daff?
Yeah, you can find Daff. He is in a tavern. He's got he's seated in like a one of those comfortable booth seats in a dark, shadowy corner. He's kind of leaning into this cloaked, shadowy figure. They both have glasses of wine in front of them. There's a candle lit at the table. He's doing the longing eyes at her.
Daff is a halfling, right? Small?
Human.
Half elf.
Half elf.
Isn't he?
Half human, half elf, right?
Fuck, he's kind of
Yes.
tall. I was just gonna pick him
Half
up.
elf.
Daff, we got to go. We got a ship.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Over there, Lenny. Well, hold on. Can't you see I'm engaged with something important? Something meaningful in my life.
Miss, he's just trying to use you for your money.
She looks towards him, and Daff goes, Lenny's he's a just big joker. Look at him, he's such a teddy bear. Lenny, I heard of a really good scone shop. It's down the street, the third left on your right.
Can I roll a... What do you want to roll for that?
It would be
willpower?
insight versus Daff's deception, and I will just roll Daff's deception right here. Fucking 25.
I'm going the scones.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do this to you, Lenny.
Okay, we have boat, but I will go get scone. It is important you come with us.
I will leave.
I'll be there in a minute.
All right.
Okay. All right. Now I need Lenny to make me an intelligence check as well, because the third left on your right doesn't make any sense at all.
It's true.
Oh, Lenny. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay.
Shh. He lied to me. There's no scone. I take 3 lefts.
I will go... Well, I feel like he lied, so I feel like I would go back and get him now.
That's fine. You can.
Yeah, I will go back and bust in the bar and attempt to drag Daff with me.
All right. You
Sorry,
can grab Daff and drag him out, screaming, "No, wait! No! I swear!" He's lost.
Alright,
You've
good.
interrupted his meeting with his person. You can get him and meet up with the rest of the party. Nevitz, since this is your desire to find a ship, I want you to roll me a 1d20. The higher you roll, the better the results are. You're going to need at least a 15 to have anything usable.
No,
Wait, you have
insider.
inspiration.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and apply that inspiration here. Okay.
go for it.
To find a ship. Wait, how am I finding this ship?
So this is just so you can go to the harbor master, ask which ships are leaving to Bontheris, the quickest ones, and then to go take a look at those ships and ask about them and see if any of them are capable of catching the other one.
Nevit,
Okay.
wouldn't we go in and hire CD man with good ship instead of ask
Maybe.
harbor master?
We'll see, but this might be easier. Okay.
True.
First 1d20. Oh god. Okay, second one, because I'm utilizing that inspiration.
Perfect. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, there is a ship that has just unloaded all of its stuff and it's set its brand new destination just now. They are headed to Bontheris this evening because there's some other crap that needs to be taken out that way, and they're gonna head out. Whether or not they're going to be able to beat the other ship sort of remains to be seen based on winds and tides and everything, but they are a faster ship than the one that has already left this morning, although the other ship does have a full day head start. Half-day head start.
Half-day head start.
Yeah.
Well, how is this ship like a reasonably fast ship? They should know. They should know their shipping times, right? Like it's if they do this as a business.
Yeah, they should be arriving on the same day as the other one that left this morning. I'm giving you like a, I don't know, 60-40 in your favor that it arrives beforehand. 20% chance that it arrives around the same time, and 20% chance that it arrives later than the other one.
Could we pay them more to make haste? Is that something that's possible, or
No,
no?
you're at the mercy of the winds and the rowers. There's not really much haste that can be made.
They're not leaving like right now, right?
They're leaving this evening. They are currently loading up.
Maybe we see if we can find better ship and use this as backup.
I don't think we're gonna be able to find another ship. I think this is what we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I guess we'll
this is
hop
a big
on.
shipping town, but it is still like medieval days, and there's not that many people, so there's not usually ships that head to the same place on the same day.
Yeah. Then can we approach them and see what does it cost to stow away or whatever?
to book passage, not to stow away.
Oh, I don't know
yes.
if it's like a cargo ship or what. Yeah.
Yeah. You can book passage with them. We'll just wrap it into your normal monthly finances and everything, so don't worry about the cost.
Cool.
They will leave this evening and head to Bondundasir. It'll be a voyage of a few days, so you'll get back all your hit dice and can expend any that you need.
Does
And
Toki
then
have
you
like
arrive at
wind spells? Can she push ships like that?
No, I don't have wind spells.
Fuck you, Toki. Okay.
Not an avatar. Okay.
I will blow
Steven.
on the sails.
It's great.
Thank you.
Why don't you just get a fan and hold the fan up next to the sails? That'll work.
Ooh,
Wow.
It won't.
it might.
No, it won't. Equal and opposite directions. You'll create as much thrust backwards as forwards.
Technically, actually, you'd create more backwards because it's not going to be 100% efficient blowing the air into the sails, so don't do that.
That is true.
No electric fans, Lenny, okay?
Just face backwards off the end of the ship and
Yeah, Lenny will
that
just
way.
blow.
Breathe this way.
Oh,
blow
that's
that
actually
way.
a really cute physics thing. If you were to blow into a sail on a ship, you'd make less progress than turning around and just blowing away from the ship. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
Lenny will blow into the sail because he doesn't realize physics.
that's okay. Your lung capacity isn't enough to make a difference one way or the other. And we can hop on the ship and set sail.
Yay! So Daff is now coming.
He is dragging along.
Yes, but he's
Okay.
moping. He's unhappy that he's been dragged away.
He's not going to
Okay.
talk to us this whole show.
Yes,
no.
so
Just
just
pissed.
pouting.
Yeah. All right. Sea voyage it is. So,
Lenny will sing the drunken sailor song.
What's the drunken sailor song?
Fuck, I don't know what it is.
Gotta sing it if you're gonna.
The drunken sailor, that one.
What?
I don't know. I don't know the lyrics, Lily. I just know that one song.
Okay.
See, now everybody's ha-hawing because of you.
Hey, no, it's not because of me.
That one. But we can't hear you, Koibu.
He's singing too loudly.
not worth doing it. All right.
Yep. It was good
You
for a
guys
minute.
set out for sail. Set out for Bondundasir. On your ship.
Yay.
It's going to take you a few days to get there, and I'm going to make some dice checks to make sure that you get there nice and safe and sound. While I make these rolls, is there anything that you guys want to do that I should be aware of?
How many people on our boat?
Crew is about 15, passengers are 10. And then there's also cargo, some donkeys, some horses, cages of chickens.
Lenny wants to hang out with the donkeys.
All right.
Well, anything out with the donkeys, me and Toki should probably be there with them so we have an idea of what's going on.
Yeah. All right, so you guys all hang out with the donkeys for the, what is this, like a 5-day voyage?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then let's talk in the meantime, right?
Yeah.
I really want donkey. Can I take?
It's about a week, so you all get a long rest while you're on this voyage because it takes you a week to get there.
Didn't do anything for me.
Yes.
Full hit dice, full spells, full everything. Yeah, why don't we just move you to Bondundus here? Boop, 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 boop.
Wait, while we're talking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what's up? Lenny?
This.
And I'll point at the donkey.
This is Callum.
Aw, did you make friends with the donkey, Lenny?
Yes, and I would like to keep him, and he would like to stay with me. I speak donkey.
You speak donkey? Wow, can I hear some donkey speak? Wow, Lenny. That's great. I'm so happy you made a friend.
Thank you. If DM wouldn't have taken my cool spells, I would have been able to actually speak to donkey. That's okay.
Okay,
What
so
did Callum ever do to piss you off?
we need to talk about what's going on when we land in Bondunderbest or whatever. Hold on. Okay. Bon Dundasir, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our goal, if we land before the ship, we need to get to the port, and we need to make sure that nothing comes off that ship without first investigating it. Oh, shoot. Toki.
What?
Daff is with us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I made sure.
We
Why?
need to use Daff's find spells when we land at the dock.
To search for the crown?
Yeah.
I'm sure Daff would be amenable to that.
Okay. So we'll have Daff search for the crown as soon as we land. If Daff can't find a crown, they should be able to find like a lead container. If Daff can't find any of that, I don't know. Toki, what do you think?
Let's start fresh, start anew. I'll first go back and kill that redheaded girl.
Well, no, wait. Oh god, we should have asked more questions. Toki, we don't know what box this is being shipped in. We don't know what the name it's being shipped under is.
We should just brought her.
We can't take a hostage with us that far. She could have started a commotion anywhere, and we would have never been able to make it.
Cut out her tongue and make her write things.
She could start screaming.
Can't scream with her. Okay,
Yeah, you
cut her
can.
vocal cords out then.
I'm sorry, are you a surgeon
I'm
now,
a surgeon.
Toki?
Pardon?
Are you a medical doctor? Are you able to perform that surgery without killing her?
I'm just saying, you know.
What if she tries to run? We're just going to be holding on to a woman with no
Cut her
vocal
leg
cords?
No
off.
use in
Cover
arguing
her.
about this now, Nevitz.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
what's done is
Here's
done.
what we need to do. We
Stuff
need
her
to
in a
figure out.
backpack.
We need to
Okay.
get the crown off of this boat. Okay, it is imperative that we do this. Okay.
Well, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Maybe we'll get really lucky. And some
The find
kind
spell must help us most.
god out there will.
How many times can
grant us
Daff
something.
cast that spell?
Twice.
Okay.
Not 3 times?
I thought it was only one, but if
3
it's over-
times. I lied. It's 3 times.
Thing is, we still have our once campaign hint from the DM.
Not using that on this. This
You've
is
made
easy.
up these once a campaign hints. They don't actually exist.
Anything can exist if I put my mind to it, Neil.
You can lawyer your way into or out of anything.
Okay.
Can we keep our eyes open? I don't know how sailing would work. Can we keep our eyes open while we're sailing for the sea skipper? To see.
Absolutely, yeah. You can
Okay.
hang out on the bow and look off into the distance.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A week passes. You arrive in Bon Dundasir. You do not catch the sea skipper, but when you pull into port, you see it. It is docked and unloaded. It must have made it here a couple hours before you did. You had some faltering winds that sort of took the wind out of your sails for a little while, and you didn't make it in until late in the day.
And they unloaded everything already?
They had a half-day head start, and they didn't have the run-in with the shitty wind. So yes, it seems that they are unloading. It's a little hard to tell as you pull up into port.
Maybe
it
we
looks
make
like there's
Daff cast spell to
We need
find
to
lead
hurry.
box.
I feel like time is of the essence.
Yeah, when we get out, can we have can we go onto the port and have Daff cast find item or whatever, or locate item crown?
Absolutely, yeah.
Not the crown. We want to do it on a lead box.
Well, did we ever
Oh.
know if we were close enough?
We actually never figured out if it was a lead box.
Yeah, we
Oh
didn't.
god. We're so scared.
We should have asked these questions.
Oh my god.
That's on YOU, Nevitz.
All right.
What,
So
Koibu?
you make your way into port. You pull up. You offload. The captain's been paid. Everyone's happy. You arrive in Bon Dundasir for the first time. It is a small, unwalled town on the southeast coast of what is this kingdom called? Drekis. That is right next to the Frostlands, which is the only permanently snowy place in all of Arcadia.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to really worry about it, but it is rumored to have been caused by this other snowy continent to the south, which we don't have to get into right now. So here you are in Bon Dundasir along the port. You've got 3 locate object spells that Daff will use for you at your discretion.
I actually
So-
do believe that it wasn't a lead box because that's how we got tipped onto the ship, I think. Is she was running around near the dock, or Katerino was running around near the docks, and then Koibu was like, "Oh, there is another lead box, but it's on that ship and it's this amount of far." And then that's when we started like mobilizing to get to that. So I think we believe it's in a lead box.
Okay, we can ask her to do once we're on the dock. Daff can do a locate anim. Can I run to the guards at the edge of the city or whatever and ask them if they've seen anybody go in and out so far of the city? If any.
Sure, to the exit road.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
any shipments have gone in or out of the city or anything like that, or any people.
Great. So you're gonna run by yourself to go talk with the guards to see if someone's left the town. And meanwhile, Daff is going to be locating what? Is he locating a brass crown or is he locating
A lead box.
Yeah.
A lead box. Okay.
A small lead box that would fit a crown.
A small lead box.
No, a lead
no.
box.
A lead box.
A lead box. Okay. Yeah, so first thing Daff notices with the lead box is that there is a lead box on a cart headed away from the docks. That is the first lead box that he picks up.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do with that? Mooten
Can we hear about
and
the others?
Lily. Daff's like, there's a box. It's moving that way. It's probably on that cart. And then he looks to you guys. Is that good enough? Can I go back to moping?
Oh god.
Tell Toki where the other one is. I'll go stop that one.
And I run after that box.
So
Okay.
we're splitting up.
Yep.
All right, the
Okay.
party's completely split. 3 different directions. You run up to the wagon driver. It's a middle-aged man, kind of white beard, big floppy hat on, 2 donkeys in front of his cart. He's just kind of riding it as you walk up alongside.
Excuse me, sir.
Yep, what can I do for you, Sonny?
I work for VOA. You may have heard of them.
Now,
It's operations agency, I believe. We are looking for a stolen crown, and it is believed to be in a lead box. And my cleric, a cleric of Martha, said that it is on this here ship, or this here donkey
boy.
carriage.
uh-huh.
Do you mind showing me what's inside the lead box? I
Look,
won't.
son, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I got shit to do today, and I haven't got time to deal with every licky-loo who says a cleric told him that there's a magic box somewhere around, all right? So, if you don't mind,
I
I'm
have
just gonna
ordered
keep
by the king and queen
buddy.
to find this. It was hers.
Oh, buddy, you can't go invoking the king's
I
name
attempt
like
to
that.
shove him off. I attempt to pull him off the wagon.
Okay, make me an opposed athletics check against his athletics or acrobatics. Ooh, he only gets a 20. You get a 24, so you grab him and throw him off. The cart keeps kind of going. The donkey keeps walking. Some people in the streets start to cry out as violence erupts within the town. He covers his head with his hands. He goes, "Mercy! Mercy, don't hit me!"
I will just leave him there because he's already prone, and I'm gonna run after and try to get in the cart and find the lead box.
All right, you hop up onto the cart and start looking for a lead box while he shouts after you, "Guards! Guards! There's a thief on my cart! Guards!" Gathering the attention of everyone, and since you're near the docks, there are nearby guards, and you can, as you start like rummaging through crates, you can hear the footsteps of these guards saying, "Stop! In the name of law!"
I'm rummaging as quickly as I can.
All right, you
Wait.
rummage.
Yeah, Lenny's super strong. He can rummage really fast and find it, right?
Because rummaging is always a function of strength.
Oh, but, like-
not-
True.
Lenny is athletic. That's what
Yes,
I'm trying
I am
to say.
athletic.
Alright.
He's super athletic.
All right, Lenny, give me a perception check looking for a lead box.
I'm using inspiration here.
All right, do it. You don't find it in time. You've opened one crate, you start to pull the hay out of the crate, and there's like a vase, and then there's another vase, and then the cart comes to like a sudden stop. There are 2 guards in front of the cart, 2 guards behind the cart, spears drawn, pointing at you. And one of the guards is saying in an easy tone, "Hey there, big fellow. Why don't you hop off the cart and gently lay your sword down on the street, and we can talk this out."
I will lay my sword down inside the cart and say,
A baroness's crown was stolen. I am with Voa, and it is in this cart. Can you can take me in.
Just hop off the cart, buddy. Just hop down off the cart, okay?
Just search and find the lead box. Or
buddy,
you promise me. Do you promise me you'll find the lead box and look inside?
I promise if you don't get off that cart, you're going to be at the pointy end of a spear.
I keep rummaging.
All right,
Oh,
it's time for the
we're
combat
gonna die.
music. The guards will all attack you. Why don't you roll me initiative, Lenny, versus our
I can't see
town
my
guards. I will
guy.
bring you a token.
Thank you. Can I just have one more round of rummaging?
Nope. All right, why don't you roll me initiative?
I'm looking for my guy. Can you bring me to him? I'm sorry.
You should be right here.
Oh, found it. Thank you. Big world map, you know.
Huh? Yeah. Shit. That's the wrong button. Roll bulk macro initiative. Descending. All right. They all go before you, Lenny. So the 2 come up from behind you, and
What? Come up from behind me? I'm in a cart.
Well, you're in a cart, right? There's 2 in front and 2 behind. The 2 that stopped the cart and the 2 that came up from behind you. So
For some reason I was thinking there was like a cover to it, but yeah, sure.
No, yeah, it's an uncovered wagon. Sorry. Okay. So the 2, they're all gonna go first. First guy that comes up is just going to try and trip you, knock you prone. So this is gonna be an opposed his athletics versus your athletics or
Can I
acrobatics.
just let it happen?
Yeah, you can just get knocked prone by it.
just get prone.
Yeah, so he comes up from the back of your legs, whaps you with the staff, with the back end of his spear, drops you down to the ground.
Hands up, I would assume, because I'm letting him do it or whatever. I'm giving
Sure.
up.
All right, and then the other guard grabs you by the shoulders and drags you off the cart.
That's fine.
They see that you've stopped resisting, and so they quickly surround you. Someone comes over and like grabs your shield and wrestles it off your arm and pulls it away from you. Someone else whips out some manacles and quickly goes to bind your hands together with them.
I'll just be saying,
Just check the box. It's the Baroness's crown.
The guards,
Someone should have gone with him.
having arrested you, say to the old man, "Sir, I'm sorry about the troubles. You can take your cart." And he gets back up and goes, "Thank you, guards."
At this
And,
point, can I
It's
like
on and hops away.
head over to where Lenny is? Because I got worried that he wasn't coming back or something.
What were you doing instead?
I don't. What were we doing
What
instead?
were you doing, Lily? You had said something. You were.
I was. You know, I seem to
I
have
forget what you
forgotten.
were doing.
Yeah,
So
what
did
were you
I.
doing? Yeah.
I mean, I know what she was doing.
What was she
Well,
doing?
You were waiting on Daft to point out another lead box, so you go
Oh,
investigate
that's
that
right.
one.
You're searching with Daft for the other lead boxes. Got it. Unfortunately, you're busy doing something important.
Okay, but
Um,
like, Nevitz isn't.
Nevitz has run on ahead to the end of town to talk to the guy at the
Alright.
gate.
I'll visit you in jail or something.
Thank you.
All right. So, let's deal with Toki first. The next box, after that one kind of leaves range, Daft looks around and finds another lead box in the harbor master's building.
Oh, okay. I guess I should go there.
Do you go there with him?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll go with that.
Okay. You go with Daft to the harbor master's place. When you step on into the building, because this harbor master's a little cooler, he actually has an inside building that he chills in rather than standing out in the sun all day. You can see that there's just like a large safe behind him, which is presently open and has like coins in it, and someone is bringing a bag of coins and counting them out into the box, and it looks just like a safe in the harbor master's office.
So there's no crown.
There's no crown. It's even open and you can see inside.
Yeah. All right. Never mind. Then I should be like, hey, we should go check up on Lenny, right?
Sure.
At that
All right.
point, that's like a rational thing to do.
Sure.
Okay, no, I'm trying. Okay, it's really hard not to like. Okay, what would I do if you tell me what to do?
know.
I'll do it, Neil. I'll just do it.
You do you. You do you.
Okay, then. Daff has one more spell, right?
This one spell hasn't finished being cast yet. He's still channeling the same one spell.
How many items can you look for? Like.
It's the closest thing within range, so he's got to like walk away from this box far enough to find another one.
So can we try to find another box?
Yeah.
Walking out of the building?
You start walking out of the building, looking for another box, and you will see 4 guards escorting a large Lenny in shackles towards the harbor master's office, and you can see a guard carrying his shield and his sword in another free hand.
I'm gonna go up to them and be like, Lenny, what happened? Excuse me,
Is this your friend, ma'am? I'm sorry. Your ladyship? Is this your man?
This is my.
They didn't even check the box.
Let me talk. This is my cousin, sir. I'm so sorry. He's a little.
Your cousin?
Distant, very, very distant. Very, very distant.
My mom's mom likes dwarves.
Like someone interbreeded somewhere along the line. A family friend's cousin.
It's okay, ma'am. You don't have to explain anything
I'm
to
sorry,
us.
I'm not-
Your
I'm not
ladyship.
I'm gonna whisper. I'm not exactly proud of this either. My decision. It wasn't my responsibility to watch after him today, and he ran off.
Well,
shouted.
we found your man assaulting an old gentleman and digging through his boxes of pots. We were afraid he was about to break them.
I'm gonna
We
go.
had to arrest him.
Lenny, I told you to not run off. You were supposed to hold me. Lenny, please, could you please let him go? He doesn't know any better.
They do. You are a noble. You have an extreme amount of social power in this game. Your social credit is through the roof. So if you tell these guards this is your man and he has acted improperly and you are willing to take responsibility for him, then they will release him to you. Although they'll ask for like your name and your family name because they don't recognize who you are.
Will you also tell them to come with us to investigate the crown?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Of course, Lenny. I'll be right there. I'm gonna turn to the guards. Rest assured, I will take care of this. Thank you so much for understanding.
Of course. There won't be any more trouble with him, I hope, ma'am. Your ladyship.
Definitely not. Thank you for understanding.
The crown, Toki. Tell them about it.
Yes, of course, the crown, Lenny.
Okay. Meanwhile, Nevitz has run to the end of the city. It is getting late onto the day, and so you ask the guards there if anyone has come or gone all day.
In the past few hours, yeah.
Yeah, we've had a trickle of people coming in and out. Fewer now, though. It's getting on late in the day. Just people coming in the last few hours. No one heading out. It's a 2-day journey to Solwick. I wouldn't want to leave at this hour.
It's a 2-day journey to Solwick.
Yes, sir.
The ship landed. What time of the day did we land?
You landed in the late afternoon. Maybe 2 hours before sundown.
Okay, what do you want from me, Koibu?
I
Use your
want
brain, that's
absolutely
what he
nothing
wants.
from you. I want you to explore the world and come up with solutions and creative problem solving.
How long on foot? How many weeks does it take to get to Berkshire?
On foot?
Yeah.
Okay, you can do about 25 miles a day on the roads, and we're looking at 37 plus 4. Let me just add up the distance of the roads. 37 plus 42 plus 55 plus 27 plus 36 divided by 24. It'll take 8.5 days to get to Berkshire from here if you travel on the road only and you don't stop in towns to rest.
Are there any important NPCs here?
I don't think you've discovered anyone that you think is important yet.
I want to find people that are important to other Koibu campaigns, and I want to start killing them until we get a hint.
Stole my fucking joke.
Okay. I'm going to go into the local tavern, and if I have something that I want shipped or smuggled, I want to see if I can find some information about the best type of person to contact, or if there's somebody
I'm
that's
gonna find
known,
a cousin.
if somebody's known around here for being able to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you want to find a smuggler.
Mm-hmm.
Every good town worth its salt has a criminal presence, especially in Drekis, which tends to kind of be the center of the crime world.
Doing a smuggler or a fence?
Oh,
That's a great question.
Fence?
Yeah, they usually work in tandem. Smuggler gets things across borders. Fences will resell stolen items.
Oh, what a smuggler.
All right. Yeah, you ask around with the right language and the right words, and you find yourself a smuggler. It is a young woman. She's got to be like 19 years old. Way too young to be suspected of being a smuggler. She's got bright, cheery eyes, a big smile, ribbon in her hair. It's kind of shortish.
What was the name of
4'11".
What was the name of the other redhead from the other city? Linda?
Fiona.
Fiona?
Oh, Fiona.
This is Jenny that you're talking to. She introduces herself as such.
Gotcha. Okay. I would like to approach Jenny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are we in a tavern right now?
You get a meeting with her. She's sitting in a tavern having lunch. She's got her knife and her fork very properly posed as she cuts through the chicken on her what do you call it? Drumstick.
Okay. Speaking in our language of thieves, I would like to introduce myself as Bruno, an associate of Fiona. And I would like to gauge a reaction off of that. Or does she react at all, or does she care at all, or...
She gives you sort of a blank stare as if she's waiting for the rest of the information. And?
For obvious reasons, I can't reveal too much.
Of course.
There was...
But just you tell me where you need something to go, who you need it brought to, and how big it is.
Well,
also, if it moves.
Fiona originally had a shipment that was going to a particular area, and it was diverted through here. Some plans have changed, and it is important that I get that shipment for Fiona at this port instead of having it carry onward to where it was originally going. Fiona understands the inconvenience, and she's still willing to pay the full price that she would have for you to ship said object.
I see. Unfortunately, I don't know any cousins by the name of Fiona. When was it supposed to arrive, this thing?
This thing probably would have arrived in a small box. It would have arrived today. Would have come off the Sea Skipper ship. It's possible that she contacted you under another alias.
I've only had local work as of late. The Sea Skipper, where'd she come from? Do you know?
Yeah, the Sea Skipper would have left about a week ago out of Whalers Bay.
Ooh. Oh, that is a ways away. I don't know of any contacts I've had with anyone in Whalers Bay, but if something's coming through my town without running through me, I'm a little miffed.
Who else would have... Yeah, of course, I agree. Who else do you think could have shipped something like that through here? Or who would have ran it under your nose?
There's a whole bunch of people out here trying to move things these days. Everyone thinks it's an easy job. You just carry something from one place to another, but they don't realize it's about the confidence. Well, do you know, is it staying here in town or is it headed out?
I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't originally her point of contact for this, but as I said, things have changed quite dramatically. And all I know is that she told me that she wanted to make sure that shipment didn't leave this city, that she wanted to come here and pick it up herself. So I was supposed to prevent it from leaving.
Well, if the Sea Skipper got in early enough today, it could already be on the road. If you know where it's going, I would say take a carriage and head to the next town between here and there. And just wait for it on the road. It's the best way to find something when you can't find it.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. You get a nice fast carriage, you'll be able to make twice the time of a regular old driver.
Sure. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your help.
Of course. Anything else you might need moved? Or also, are you in the market for anything?
Do you have any magical items?
Okay. We'll see you around next time.
I'll see you later. Bye.
That'll never work.
Hey, you never know.
One day it'll work.
All right.
Okay, I want to find Toki, Lenny, Def.
Yeah, you guys are walking around the town. It's not Bondundasir's not too big. You can run into each other in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But the sun is beginning to go down now.
Okay.
Nevitz, I know where it is.
Where is it, Lenny?
There was a carriage driver, an old man, like she said,
Mm-hmm.
and he had 2 donkeys, and he had a big carriage full of pots. And there was a lead box in there, but I couldn't get to it before he called the guards on me. The guards laughed at me and wouldn't check the lead box to see where the crown was. But I know it was him.
You know? You really think so, Lenny?
I know.
Did he leave the city, or where did he go?
He was going this way.
And I'll point.
That's the direction out of town.
We should follow him, but
Maybe we get... I
Here's,
don't know how to go.
There's only one
Alrighty.
path before us right now, unfortunately, and that's us literally going to Berkshire, finding the jeweler, and then waiting there for it.
I don't think it's worth intercepting this cart.
You don't think there's a
Well,
few
yeah, we should go after the
jewelers?
cart, but if the cart doesn't have it, then we have to go to Berkshire.
I'm also
Yes.
worried because Lenny was also seen by the guards, and I kind of bailed him out, so...
Okay, I'll go and try to find us a quick carriage that can get us to the next city, and maybe we'll intercept the cart along the way. It's a 2-day journey, so if we find a fast carriage, maybe we can make it in a single day. We should be able to intercept the cart on the way there.
When he... Take me, I can talk to the animals and tell you if they're going to be quick.
No, I'll do it. Don't worry, Lenny.
No, I know, I go with you.
Lenny, when we start going on our carriage, you can talk to the animals then, okay? Save the conversation for later. They're gonna need all the talkie they can get.
Maybe.
Okay?
Maybe I can make them go fast.
Yeah, tonight. Okay, I would like to go and find a speedy carriage to the next city.
Absolutely. You can find a carriage driver who will leave first thing in the morning, crack of dawn, and head along the road. He's got a team of 6 horses, so he can pull you and up to 4 other people at a fast rate, and he can get you to Solwick before sundown tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right. You take a 1 night here in Bondundasir.
Mm-hmm.
And is it time for a second break yet? I think we're at about second break point. Why
Sure.
don't we come back on the other side? All
right, we'll be back, guys.
More Dice and Men. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dice and Men. The next day arrives. You've got the carriage. There's a soft rain falling on the cold winter's day. It is February the 10th, 1512. Alrighty.
Before we set out, can I, huddle with the horses and maybe I can't understand the horses, but maybe, they understand Lenny a little bit. Maybe I can give them some encouragement. I don't think so. I don't know if I'd like to encourage them to go quick today and befriend them, whatnot.
Sure. Give me I guess they have to make a saving throw is what it goes down to, right?
Yeah.
They make a saving throw to resist.
Roll a wisdom saving throw
Sure.
versus the Ranger's charisma.
What is your charisma?
10?
Okay, so that is going to be a DC 10 check that they need to pass, but they fail. They roll a 7. And you know what? The horses like you. You might not have apples or carrots, but you got a big heart, and that's what matters.
Thank you.
All right. There's a soft rain falling as you hop in your 6-horse carriage. The driver sits up front with a blanket over him because it's cold and a little bit snowy, and whips them into shape, and you guys go barreling down the road that runs along the Bone Run.
I'll sit next to the driver.
Excellent. What's the conversation like in the wagon today?
We want to keep our eyes open for that old man in his cart as we go by.
Yeah, we need to intercept that cart.
I'm just talking to the horses, and I probably can't speak to horses, but trying.
The effort's what matters, Lenny.
Yeah. let me bring up a map, because as you are cruising along the way at a very fast speed, Lenny, you and the driver notice something in front of you that does not look great. What you see, excuse me, is a pair of bugbears escorting, I shouldn't say escorting, carrying a naked old man. One bugbear's got the old man on his shoulders and is like gripping his legs so he can't move anywhere. The other bugbear is carrying like a backpack or a haversack or some sort of bag.
Can I do like a quick
alongside.
look around to see if I see like a carriage anywhere?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Scout out the area.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, that was mine. That was not mine.
Oh, whoops.
The 20 was mine.
Yeah, you see nothing else.
Oh, okay, good. I will knock on the carriage and be like, "Bugbear with old man."
For those of you that don't know, bugbears are 7.5 to 8 feet tall, large goblinoids covered in short brown fur with kind of squished noses. They are the largest of the goblinoids. They are usually fairly reclusive, preferring to live in rugged mountainous terrains.
Don't they usually have like goblin slaves or whatever? Like
They often
A horde?
will intimidate smaller goblinoids into working for them or doing their bidding, but not always.
okay.
But often, yeah. Anyway, the carriage driver gets the horses to stop as this sight of these two bugbears just walking down the middle of the road. Each of them also has a large, I guess we could call it a club, somewhere between like a club, a mace, and like a sledgehammer, because it's a giant weapon.
Nevitz, did we kill them? They have a man.
Does that man look like the man that was on the cart, Lenny?
I don't think I'd be able. Oh, he doesn't, or I wouldn't be able
I
to
mean,
tell.
he's a naked old man, which is
Yeah.
not the same as the guy on the cart.
Does
The
he
guy on
look
the cart
dead?
had clothes. No, he's sitting upright on the bugbear's shoulders.
Does he look happy to be there? Does he look like he's chilling?
Naked
does he
man
look
being carried
uncomfortable?
by bugbears in the middle of the rain. He looks very unhappy.
Okay.
I can't tell. He's back to me, but he does not look happy. We should save him.
Does do are bugbears
Yeah,
generally pretty
Tommy.
violent?
No.
Oh, super violent.
Super violent.
Oh yeah.
And
Is it
these
worth
people
it?
are like impeding our progress.
Yeah, they're on the road.
The bugbears are blocking the path.
Okay. I hop off the cart. Toki, Lenny, we have to take care of these.
Alright.
Lenny will. How far are they?
Maybe 100 feet from you.
Can Lenny charge?
Yeah.
I want to be right next to Lenny though for charging.
Lenny wants to rage and charge.
I-
Them.
I want to be on Lenny's shoulders.
You can do it.
All right. You're gonna hop on Lenny's shoulders. You guys are gonna charge the bugbears.
So
Toki
my
should
goal
be
would
running
be
behind
to
us, right?
Charge. So tell me if this would work, Koibu. Can I charge Shield Mastery to knock him prone and then attack with the charge?
Absolutely.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, that would be like charging with your shield and
Shield,
bowling
and
them
then-
over,
yeah.
and then.
Like stabbing. Yeah.
Yep, totally.
And I'm raging.
And you're raging. Okay. And Nevitz is on your shoulders as you do all this.
If he'd like to be.
All right, let's just make sure you can carry Nevitz and his weight.
I have
So that's
18 pounds on me, so.
38 pounds plus his 34, so that's 70 something. Yeah, you can easily carry Nevitz, no problem.
I'm light because I know water's gonna try to fuck me up one day.
It is.
And I ain't dealing with that shit.
Fucking water. That's why walking the plank was terrifying. No one knows how to fucking
Sure.
swim. And also the ship is moving, so you'll just, slowly be left behind in the middle of the ocean. For both terrifying reasons. I'm not gonna put the naked old man. Fuck it. We'll find it. I don't think I have a naked old man token, so let's get an old man token.
We can use our imagination.
Sure.
Draw-
Just imagine
draw
a
a
naked
old
old
man,
man. Yeah. Can we get some fan art of the naked man on the bugbears, please? All right. Why don't we use this map at the point like where they're walking towards you and you guys are charging towards them? We'll leave the cart with Daff in it off on the other side. Daff is so hungover he can't get out of the cart today. He drank himself silly last night. He's still sort of drunk. And
Do I get a
kinda
surprise
passed out.
attack on them too with the charge?
No.
Oh, okay, they were
see
walking
you
towards-
coming.
okay.
Yeah.
Good. I want us to be seen.
Good.
Good.
What do you want me to
Excellent.
roll?
I want you to roll initiative.
Oh wait, I don't get. Oh.
Because they're far enough away that like you're
Sure.
charging them, but they can see it coming.
That's true. How does it work when Nevitz and I are tied to initiative then?
You just go at the same time. Toki is fast though, despite her rotund size.
Whoa.
You're a dwarf, right?
Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah. Toki, what do you want to do?
Just seeing how far away they are.
Where's my combat music?
It's playing. Do you not hear it?
I do not.
Neither do I.
Ooh. Let's roll
Maybe the
20
drunken
plugin on
sailor
this.
fucked it up.
No, that was through Discord. This should be through Roll20. Do you not hear a song?
I do not.
Interesting.
It looks like it's paused in the now playing. It says 0.07 out of 10.
You know, sometimes it bugs.
Whatever.
Maybe if you refresh your browser, it'll play happily. Refreshing mine.
What are you doing, Toki?
All right, Toki. Yeah, let's start it off with you.
Alright, so I'm gonna move 60 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
And halfway point, right? We're
Yep.
120 feet up. I'm gonna take out a pebble, my magic pebble, you know, the magic stone thingy.
Sure.
And I'm gonna chuck it at one of the bugbears.
All right. So that is going to be 71 feet away. What is the range on your pebble?
Wait, my pebble range is 60 feet. I can't.
Oh, you can't quite reach them.
God damn it.
Also, if you move your full movement, that takes your action to move your
That
full
is
movement.
also true.
That's okay.
And you're a dwarf, so your movement speed is only 25, so you can only go 50 feet.
Oh Jesus, it just keeps getting worse.
It just keeps getting way worse.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just ready my
Alright.
attack for next turn.
All right, you've moved the 50 feet. Nevitz.
Yep, that's all I do.
I guess you're on Lenny,
yeah, I need
so you
Lenny
gotta
to
wait
move
for Lenny
first.
to go.
Yeah.
All right, the bugbears see you coming. Weapons drawn, spells out, and they are ready. The one with the naked old man, who's going to be the bottom bugbear, holds the man with one hand, brings up the club with the other, and starts walking menacingly towards Toki. He gets about this far, and he ends his turn. The next bugbear also gets his mace, walks menacingly towards Toki, ready to go. And it becomes Lenny's turn with Nevitz on his back.
Lenny would like to charge.
All right. How far can you go with the charge?
Is it double my movement?
Ooh.
I
you
don't think I've
have
ever
the
charged
charger
before.
feat in 5e. Yeah, 5e's a little wonky. Let me take a look at the charger feat, because that has very specific rules. Is there a... I don't know if there is a mechanical charge in 5e, actually.
I just remember the charge from the weapon, so I always thought that you could get like a charge, because I know there isn't in 2e, I think, or whatever. But
2e definitely has one.
is there a 5 kneel charge or no?
No, because they've got some feats that specifically deal with charging.
Okay.
And so they make charging like a thing you tech into.
Then I will non-mechanically like charge, so I guess I can go 60 feet. Probably move
Yep.
30. So I'm gonna go 60 feet and then ready a attack. So I think I can go like here. I should be able to go a little bit further than Toki. One. And then I think Nevitz is with me.
Yeah. You can go 60 feet, so you should be able to get to right
Okay.
around here.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Nevitz, you're on his back. He's your legs.
You gonna ready an attack, Nevitz?
Can I use my bonus action on this guy right here? It's called Insightful Fighting. He has to make a charisma check against my... Well, he needs to make a deception check against my insight check. So it's to see if I can use sneak attack against him without needing to be near someone.
Sure.
And then it lasts for 1 minute. So I would just like to use this now since I have nothing else to do.
Sure. His deception.
Against my insight.
All right. So beat a 12.
Easily.
I'm using a rage.
Yep.
Okay.
And this lasts for 1 minute.
Correct.
Okay. He's marked.
And then while he is marked like that, I'm going to hop off of Lenny's shoulders, and that was a bonus action, so I can ready an attack now with my rapier.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, you can. All right. Okay, next up is Lady Toki.
I'm going to. Ooh, okay. I want to get in range of my pebble. So 6. Am I 60 feet away? Alright, I'm gonna chuck a pebble.
Yeah. Alright, chuck a pebble. Make me a 1d20 plus 2 to hit? No, use your wisdom modifier, right? So it's gonna be 1d20 plus 6
4?
to hit.
Oh.
Yeah, you get 2 for proficiency bonus, yeah. It's 1d20 plus 6. 22 will indeed hit our bugbear friend. Roll me pebble damage.
Which is 1d6 plus stuff.
That's a magic stone, is it that what it's called? Magic stone.
Yeah, magic stone.
1d6 plus 4.
8. I rolled it over.
Wow.
Jesus.
Very nice.
Good roll, Lily.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let us put some monster HP on these boys. All right, and you rolled 8 on the damage. Okay, that's Toki's turn. Nevitz, I guess you're still riding on Lenny. I guess you dismounted and you had an attack ready, right?
I don't think we see their HP. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, I'll change the bars so you can see them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. Can you see them now?
Yep. Thanks.
Perfect. Nevitz.
Nevitz.
It's our turns to go.
Yep.
I think I'll just wait. Did they not move at all towards us at all?
No, because you were going on Lenny's turn last round, and this round you're going on your turn, which is before them. There's a weird initiative.
Oh, okay,
So-
gotcha. I'll just ready an attack again then, and wait.
Okay. The bottom bugbear yelling. Oh god, he can't quite get to you. He can get to 30 to 5 feet away from you. This is so infuriating. All right, he gets that far. He's got an attack ready. And he's got a naked wizard on his back who seems to be shouting at you in curses.
At us?
Yeah, he's shouting, "Motherfucking son of a goddamn rainy bandits and bringers and fucking buns!"
Okay. He's upset.
The next bugbear also approaches, wielding a club with a ready attack, and it becomes Lenny's turn.
Okay. Lenny is already raged. Lenny will attempt to. Okay. I'll go over here, get within 5 feet, and attempt to shove him prone, which will let off his ready attack.
Yes, it does. The bugbear will make an attack at you. Morning Stars. He crits you with his Morning Star. It is a brutal 25-point wound.
And then I half it.
You do not half it.
Why
Your rage
not?
has ended because you did not make an attack or be the subject of an attack
I think it's within 10 minutes, right?
within 1 round.
Is it a round?
I think if you are not...
For some reason, I thought it was like a minute or a round rage.
The rage will last for a minute unless you are not the subject of an attack or make an attack within a round, I believe. That is my understanding of the rules, but we should always double
Sorry,
check.
I'm just curious, yeah. Your rage lasts minutes.
It ends early if you are knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then. You can also end it as a
Oh, I
bonus
see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you just take the 25 as he bashes you to bits.
Thanks.
24.
Okay, so that's nice. Okay, then I will re-rage. And I will attack.
All right, do it.
17.
17 will hit the bugbear handedly.
13 damage.
Ooh, it's quite a bit.
Oof.
And then I think Nevitz is on my shoulder.
Nope.
So.
I jumped
Oh,
off.
you jumped off. Yep. Toki.
I'm going to Can I move back and then make it 60 feet again?
You can move 25 feet.
Actually. I'm going to move behind Lenny
Oh.
and then give him... Wait, what's Lenny's AC?
15. Got any healing?
You know what? Yeah. So, you know how when we leveled up we could swap spells, Neo?
Yes.
I happened to swap, speak with animals with Cure Wounds.
You did.
So I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Lenny.
It's a good
All
ass
right.
spell.
Cure his wounds, Toki.
I can't click it.
You can't click Cure Wounds? Click the text, not the gear.
Yeah, I'm clicking it, it's not working.
I was having...
What?
Oh, that worked. Why did it work when I did it?
I don't know about that. I think Toki should roll it.
Yeah, Toki, why don't you just roll me a 1d8 plus 4, and we'll just say you cast a spell, and we won't have to worry about the buttons. 7 points of healing.
That's
All
good.
right.
It's effectively 14.
Nevitz.
Okay. I think I'll go here. Can you see what I just rolled it out?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Yes, I see that.
I can move there by moving around the south side of the guy without provoking an attack of opportunity. And it should be 25 movement.
Correct.
Okay, I would like to attack this guy with my rapier. 15.
Ooh, you have advantage, but 15 is not enough. He's got 16 AC.
Do I get a sneak attack or no? I don't remember.
Sneak attack is on the guy above you. You have advantage on this attack because you're flanking, so you would get sneak attack damage.
Yep, okay. Oh, but I
think
need
you
to
only
actually
get
hit
sneak
him.
attack if you hit.
But you need to hit him, yeah. Actually, hold on. These bugbears aren't wearing shields. They just have their weapons. Their AC is actually 14. I'm sorry.
Oh.
The default stat block has them wearing shields, so that's a hit.
Okay, cool. I'll do 8 damage then, plus sneak attack, so 13.
All right, it takes 13. He is wavering. Bugbear's turn.
Wait, can I use my cunning to do a bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
To move here.
All right.
Okay, the dash.
Perfect.
Yep, okay.
The bugbear will retaliate, but this time he's just retaliating against the barbarian again. He already smashed you once. He's going to smash you again. So he brings the mace, the Morning Star, up and down on you with a 6 to hit. No good.
Nope.
The next bugbear closes in on this side and smashes you again. 10.
Nope.
Swings over your head and misses, and it becomes Lenny's turn.
Lenny will decapitate the bugbear in front of him. And...
Oh, I should have stayed back there.
I don't think I'll reckless attack. No, I'll just hit him. 26
26 will hit.
for 10.
10 damage is enough to kill the bugbear, who collapses to the ground. The old man kind of falls off of him and rolls backwards a little bit. Do you have any other actions on your turn, Lenny?
Nope.
Okay. As the bugbear hits the ground... Oh, yeah?
Is it fine? Can I shield mastery and attempt to knock this bugbear in front of me prone?
Sure. Let me just give you a little bit of flavor before you do that. As the bugbear hits the ground, he vanishes, like disappears. Stops, doesn't bleeding or anything, is just gone.
God damn it.
Weird.
Yep.
The old man is
go
a
ahead
summoner.
and do your smash button.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'll just shield mastery and attempt to smash him. And then I think it is a athletics check.
Athletics check.
14.
Bugbear scores a 17 on his. You score
He
14. He remains standing. All right. The old man who has hit the ground, I'm just going to use a clothed old man token because surprisingly I don't have any naked old man tokens.
Should work on that.
Hits the ground, pops back up, utters a nasty curse under his breath, and casts Burning Hands on the three of you.
What's that?
It is a fire spell He opens his hands, and a cone of flame shoots out and hits y'all. He's gonna roll. What is Burning Hands damage? It is 3d6, but he's doing it as a second level spell, so it is 4d6 fire damage. 1, 2.
Is it a dex save or no?
3. Yes. Everybody, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
For half damage.
If I'm not incapacitated, you can add your shield's AC bonus to any dex save made against you or other effects that affect only you. If you're subject to an effect which allows you to take a dexterity save for half damage, I think I take no damage with Shield Mastery.
Right.
You can take your action to take no damage, interposing your shield between you and the effect.
But does it have to target only you?
It
can it be
says
part of an
save
area?
made against a spell or other effect. So, a spell.
Other harmful
Or-
effect that targets only you.
I guess I would to dexterity save made against a spell or
Okay, yeah.
another effect that only targets you.
Right. So you don't get your shield bonus to the your shield AC bonus to the save, but if you pass your dex save, you take no damage instead of half.
Why don't I get the shield AC bonus to the save?
Because the shield AC bonus to any dexterity saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effect that targets only you. And this is an AoE effect. So it's saying, again, on single target things, you get to add your shield AC.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you
yeah,
pass
that's
your check, you just avoid all fire damage.
fine. And that is a dex...
Dex save. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
6 is not going to be enough. So you are subject to 4d6 fire damage. Oh, and it rolls really well. 2 6s, a 5, and a 3. So that is 12 and 8. That is 20 points of fire damage that rips through the party.
I take
Nevitz
10.
hits the ground and falls unconscious. You take 10 because you're raging. Toki takes 10 because she passed her dex save. Boop. And the naked old man wags his finger at you guys in the process. Let me add him to the initiative order. He is going to just go last. Perfect. Next up is Toki.
Okay. If I use Cure Wounds on Nevis, does he come back?
Yes, he will come back with that much HP and be able to fight.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Is my HP 0 or -3 right now? It's 0, right?
0.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we don't deal with negatives in 5e. It's too complicated.
Okay, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Nevis. At level 2.
Do it.
Forward.
Ooh, you heal him
13.
for 10. And 13, I'm sorry, 10 plus 3. He's almost at full.
Wait, does that do it right? It says 1 times 1 d8 equals...
Yes.
37. Okay.
Yeah. It's complicated, but it makes sense. Nevitz is back up. It becomes the bugbear's turn. He changes direction from the warrior with the shield and the sword and turns to the dwarf, who looks far less armored than the big guy, and brings his big bugbear Morningstar up and down on you, Toki, with an 18 to hit for 12 points of damage, smashing your face and shoulder in with it, while giving a low... His fur is matted with blood. His teeth come up, making these like big fang marks. His long, elongated goblin ears flap in the breezy air, the rainy air. Nevitz, it's your turn. You're on your back in the mud. The fire has gone out.
But I feel a cleansing wave wash over me, and I feel reinvigorated. I'm going to move here, hop behind the old man, and I'm going to attack. I'll declare non-lethal just in case, but 15 to hit.
That will hit the naked old man. Got
So-
AC 10.
4 damage plus 9 is 13 damage to him.
All right, let me roll his HP. Find his character sheet first. He has no con bonus, so he just has...
He got a lot of dice.
14. Okay, you do 13 points of damage to him?
Yeah?
Ooh, okay. Let me double check that I did my math right. I did my math right. All right, I'll give him an HP bar for you. And you can see he is almost dead. He's on his last leg. He's kind of dropped to one knee, bleeding from, I guess this is a non-lethal wound, so maybe it's like repeated like slaps with the flat of the blade back and forth across him. So his ears are bloody where he's getting nicked. Small cuts all over him. His wrinkled flesh sort of makes the blood do this weird, slow trickle down his body. Any other actions for you, Nevitz?
Nope, that's all I'm at for right now. I mean, I guess I'll shout as a bonus action to Lenny. Lenny, kill the mage!
Lenny will stab him.
You stab the old man. 12 will hit him.
Okay. Do we have advantage? I don't think it matters, but...
You do.
Don't
14.
kill him, Lenny. Non-lethal it.
I mean, can I say non-lethal now or no?
Nope, it's too late.
That's
but
fine.
you almost killed him. If you had rolled a 15, he'd be outright dead. Instead, he's just at 0. He
Does
hits
his
the
minion
ground,
go away?
splashes in the mud, and his minion does indeed vanish. Puff of smoke. He's gone.
I'll medicine check him. As he said not to kill him.
Yeah, the old man's got to make his first death save, which he passes. And give me a DC 10 medicine check. You put some mud in his wounds, but it doesn't seem to stop the bleeding.
Anyone else want to medicine check him?
Want to do anything for him?
Is he not going to roll a death saving throw, or?
He will roll another death saving throw. He has passed one and failed one.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a medicine check. I didn't
I'll
realize.
do a medicine.
Whoever has the highest
I don't know.
wisdom.
I should do it. I should do it.
Yeah, do it. We
Nevitz
should all be
doesn't
able to
do it.
do it. We
Toad
should all
can
be able
do
to
it.
stable it, yeah.
Yeah, together you guys gather around the naked old man and patch him up. The
Is there,
bugbears and their weapons disappeared, but the bag that they were carrying landed in the mud.
Okay. Can I go and investigate the bag? Also, wait, is this guy completely naked, or does he have like a gem, or is he holding?
Completely naked, head to toe.
Okay.
Not a single scrap of clothing on him.
All right, can I go through the bag real quick?
Yeah. In the bag, you find 4 books, some rations of food, a dagger, some flint and tinder, like a little, what do you call it? A meal kit. What do you call that? A mess kit.
Mm-hmm.
And another bag filled with gold and silver, and another bag with like extra padding on it that contains a small stone statue of like an archway that is intricately carved and detailed.
Okay. What do you guys want to do with them? We have to continue our journey, though. This whole encounter has taken a few minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take him along.
We can't take him along.
We can put him in the carriage.
And do what with him? What are we, babysitters?
Ask him why he attacked us.
What do you have to say for yourself, old man? Why are you jumping
He's
people on the road?
knocked out.
Is he knocked out? We stabilize him?
1d4 hours.
So unconscious.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Toki,
Yeah.
if we bound his hands, is it reasonable to assume that he won't be able to cast any sort of magic attack on us?
Yeah. Yeah. You want to cut off his hands while you're at it? I mean,
Toki,
okay, sorry. No.
You have
We'll just
serious
bound
issues.
I'm sorry. It's been a very stressful
Okay,
week.
bind his hands, load him up in the cart, we need to continue on. Okay, that's
right.
what we do. Yep.
The wagon driver asks no questions as you load the old man in the cart and continue barreling down the road.
Okay.
How far is the wagon taking you today? Are you going to Solwick, or are you going all the way to Berkshire?
Well, we want to go to Solwick. We're not running into the other guy at all?
You haven't yet. You've only been on the road a little while.
Okay, yeah, right now we're going to Solwick.
Okay. You continue along the road, traveling, and about halfway through the day, you come across, you've passed some other people on the road, although not many people are moving, but about halfway through the day, you do begin to catch up to a wagon. It's an open wagon with just a tarp strewn over the back of it, pulled by 2 donkeys and a middle-aged old man.
Before we did that, could I have bothered to nudge Daff and wake him up to heal me?
Daff
yeah,
rolls
we-
over.
Please,
Just use
Dad.
spell slots,
I'm about
you
to
know?
die.
Same, Daff. Heal me too. I don't want to use my spell slots. And you're useless right now.
Mumbo jumbo, humbo bumbo. I heal you.
I want to heal
you.
twice.
All right, fine, take this, and he slaps Lenny's ass. 9. Is that good enough, Lenny?
One more.
Fucking.
You have 4?
claps you on the other cheek for a total of 13.
Me too.
Toki, damn it!
Just one.
Slaps you on the ass too for 6 points of healing.
Ooh.
Nevitz, do you want one or can I take one more before he
Go
sleeps?
for it.
Give me one more. Give me
Is
a
this
good
all
one.
his spell slots?
Doesn't matter.
Yep, Daff. Just this time, he just grabs you by the shoulder and kind of squeezes it for 12.
Thank you. Thank you, Daff, and I kiss him on the cheek.
He goes back into his little corner of sadness and hungoverness.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself too.
Daff reaches out and stops you before you do it.
Oh, okay.
He squeezes your knee and he uses a second level spell slot to heal you instead.
Aww.
You gain, 8 and 6, 14.
Oh, cool.
All right.
Okay, we're coming up to the other carriage.
You are approaching the other carriage from behind.
Is there like a Is there a mask or something I can wear on our? Like, could we like fashion a bag and poke 2 holes in it or whatever?
I mean, you can like pull your shirt up over
Yep, sounds
your
good.
face.
That's what I want to do, Koibs.
All right.
Lenny takes his shirt off and puts it around his face.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Lenny, I can do this actually on my own. I just need to go through and tell the old man I'm gonna go through his cart. It's fine. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I hop off the cart and I run up to the old man.
Sure.
Kind of like run alongside him, and I just hop onto the back of the cart.
Hey, what the hell are you doing back there? Get the hell off my cart!
I draw my rapier and I hold it to him and I tell him to stop the cart.
Okay. As you get to the front of the cart, stepping over his stuff, you see that he has a rapier in his hand across his lap that he's pulled out from under his blanket.
Okay.
And I guess we need to roll initiative to see which one of you gets to act first. So
Sounds good.
he rolls a natural 1, like modified 3 or 4. I don't think he can lose to you.
Okay. I
Or
don't.
I don't think he can beat you. I don't think you can lose to him. Yeah.
I think it was a party roll, but.
Sure.
Okay. I'm sorry. Do you not do called attacks or like can I attack his
Yeah, you
rapier?
can do a called shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to like knock the weapon from his hand or
basically.
something?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Make me an attack roll against his weapon, which is AC 15.
Oh.
20, 14. Let's see. You are standing in the back of a moving cart. He's sitting in the cart. I don't know. I think there's no advantage here, yeah.
Sure.
So you smack his weapon, but not enough to do anything.
Okay.
And he's just going to stab back at you. He rolls a 10 to hit you.
Yeah. Nope.
Lenny,
Nope.
seeing this, is gonna start to like walk up to the cart.
I want to
Okay.
do another called attack. Against his sword.
Okay.
I'm rolling. I have to get a 15 to hit this.
Yes. 15 to hit.
Ugh. Okay. So
Oh,
smack his sword
double
again.
14s.
All right.
Lenny, you can catch up to the cart by now. It's still moving at a slow trot, so you can like run up to it.
I'm gonna
And
Lenny, just disarm him.
int check to see if Lenny knows. What do you want? DC what?
it's your call. It's your check.
DC 15.
What?
Whoa, Lenny doesn't know anything.
Lenny just stabs him in the stomach. Okay.
Oh my
Make an attack
god.
roll. 16 will hit him.
For 10.
All right. He goes limp and cold, hits the bottom floorboards. The donkey smells the
Lenny.
blood in the air.
No.
What? He was attacking you.
Lenny. I don't have time to. Oh God, I start digging through the back of the. What is the understanding of cart riders here? Like, does the guy ferrying people around not give a fuck about what you do, or?
It's dependent on the person. Usually, people aren't cool with murder.
Yeah. How far behind is he again?
Not too far. Like Lenny caught up in 6 seconds. Far. So he had full view of everything that happened here.
Can I go through the cart and look for the lead box? What do I need to roll?
Yeah.
here?
You give me a perception check to search the cart. Anyone else want to help him out with this?
Can I do a perception check to see if it's the guy that I had beat up before?
That's going to be a charisma check to see if you recognize faces.
17.
17 will do it. Yeah, this is absolutely the same old guy from before. No question in your mind. 100%
that guy.
guaranteed. Toki, what are you doing?
I rolled that perception. Do I find the box, by the way?
I wanted to see what other people rolled.
Okay,
well.
Is the guy like dead? Dead?
No, he's not dead. He's bleeding to death. Dead.
Oh.
Okay, can I like try to stabilize him or
Yeah.
something?
Give me a medicine check.
Ah, yeah. Natural 20.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you stabilize him before he dies.
Do we have any more heal spells left?
I have one, yeah.
You have 2, I think.
Toki, you gotta heal this guy.
Okay, I'm gonna cure wounds.
Well, but not until but he's stable now,
Okay,
so let us
wait,
go through the cart first.
Alright, but I'm waiting for instructions. Stand by.
All right. The cart has come to a stop. You guys you rip off the tarp on the back. You start opening boxes and looking through things. You go through all of the crates in the back of the cart, and you find nothing even remotely resembling a lead box.
What?
Is there any secret compartments inside, or could the lead box be inside of another box?
A box in a box? It could happen.
Well, like, do I pick up, like, a box and it's like, this is pretty fucking heavy? Like, lead is pretty heavy.
No, you've been able to open all the boxes and like look inside of each of the boxes on the cart, and you see nothing in them at all. Nothing,
Okay.
no lead boxes in them. They're like,
Toki, can Toki
Wares.
heal the man? And we need to question him real quick.
Sure.
All right. The man wakes up. He kind of shakes his head. What? Oh, brigands! You got me. Just let me go. You
listen.
can take my stuff.
Old man, we don't want to rob you, okay? There was a lead box that was placed on this cart earlier. Do you remember this lead box, or do you remember anything about it?
No, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
will kill you,
You don't
don't
remember
lie.
anything that was loaded onto this cart? You didn't look at it? You didn't watch anything being loaded? Is he lying to me?
Who are you? What do you need?
Can I insight check him? Does he seem kind of
Yeah,
suspicious?
give me an insight check. No, he seems pretty on the fly, but you only rolled a 10, so if he's all good at lying, he's lying to you.
We are looking for a lead box that might contain something that is of incredible importance to that lady over there, okay? That noble lady. And
We were sent by Fiona.
does he respond to the name Fiona at all?
Yeah, his eyes quickly shift to Lenny and like starts reading his face.
Okay. We need to know where this lead box is, or we are going to kill every single person we come across until we find it.
Well, didn't your mother ever tell you violence isn't the answer?
I put the sword to him.
Okay, maybe it's sometimes the answer. Maybe it's sometimes. Look. Did you already look through my cart? Did you find it?
We didn't find it, old man. Where's the lead box?
Well, but if it's not in the cart, it's not in the cart.
I push the blade in a little bit.
It could be under the cart.
Oh. Under the cart.
Can I
Could
look
be
under the cart?
Yeah, there is a box that has been fastened to the underside of the cart. It's a wooden box.
It's a wooden box?
A wooden box.
What, can I
We're gonna
open
be
the
lead on
box
the
and see what's
inside.
inside of it?
Yeah, and the inside is lined with lead. And sitting in the middle of it is a bronze crown covered with jewels.
Okay.
Gotta take it.
Okay.
I kiss him on the cheek and say, "Thank you."
Hey! What's going on? I thought you said Fiona sent you. What's the big deal? Well, huh? Why are you stabbing me?
Sorry, we thought there was must have been miscommunication.
Miscommunication, my ass! You stabbed me!
Fiona
Yes,
said
but
you
we-
were running off with it.
Yeah, we were.
What? That's bullshit. She'd never say that. We're working together. Come on.
Well, she must have backstabbed you or something.
Nevitz, tell him.
Okay. Listen up, old man.
Jacob.
Jacob.
My name's Jacob.
Was Fiona paying you a lot of money for this shipment?
We're taking even cuts.
Okay, well, clearly she didn't want to give you that even cut. So we do a lot of work around here involving smuggling. Fiona paid us a pretty penny to find you, to find this crown, to kill you, and to take it, and to ship it for what I'm guessing is half the cost. She said this crown was worth about 300 or 400 gold, and she was going to give us half of it. By looking at this crown, I'm guessing it's worth probably quite a bit more than that. So you should know
10 times that.
that Fiona tried to sell you short The only reason we're here is because she wanted us to kill you. You know what? You look like a cool guy. We're not really comfortable taking jobs like this. So we're going to take the crown off your hands, but we're going to leave you alive, and we're going to head on our way. We're going to pretend this never happened. You figure out what you want to do with Fiona or anything else. We're not going to tell that cute little the lady or whatever in Bond Dunza or whatever, that you're shipping things under her nose. We're going to leave your reputation alone. You're going to leave our reputation alone, and you can figure out how you want to deal with Fiona. And we're all going to go our separate ways, but we're going to take this crown off your hands.
Man. Look, do you have a person to sell it to? Because I know someone who can tear it apart for all its component pieces.
We're returning it.
Why don't you let me sell off the pieces and we'll just split it between us and we'll tell Fiona I got robbed on the road and it got taken from me and then we can all profit together.
We're not evil.
You know, we could do
Neither
that.
am I.
Lenny, like,
We have other things that we're gonna do. Listen, old man. Unfortunately, the cards just didn't play right for you this time. You're gonna walk away empty-handed, but be thankful you're still walking away with both of your hands. All right?
You want me to cut off his hand?
No, we're good.
No,
We're good,
that's all
Lenny.
right. We're
Let's
good.
go.
We're
All right,
good.
we take the cart.
All right.
We take the box, and the old man is clearly alive and doing okay. And we hop back
he's
on our
sitting
cart.
up.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. We hop back on our cart, and we shout at him as we hop back on our cart. Everything good, old man? So that our cart driver can kind of see that, yeah, we're cool.
He gives
All
you
right.
the thumbs up.
Yep. And then we pat our cart driver on the shoulder, and we say, "Listen, can you just take us back to Bondindasi or whatever? I think we got what we came for."
Sure. Yeah, what's with the naked old guy?
I don't know. He jumped us and tried to attack us. I guess we'll ask him questions. Then, depending on what he says, maybe we'll turn him into the sheriff in Bondindasi here,
Alright.
or we'll drop him off on the
Alright.
road, I guess.
Do you guys turn around and head back to town?
Can I try to wake the old man up?
You can wait. You gotta wait for him to wake up naturally. He's like knocked unconscious. Or, shaking him or splashing with water won't help. His brain needs to recover. But on the way, he does wake up. I know that Lenny said he was riding up front with the old man for protection, so I'm assuming it's Toki and Nevitz inside the carriage when the man wakes up, sort of like slowly coming to, shaking his head, muttering to himself, "What the hell is over? Where am I? What's going on?"
Okay, dagger to his throat. All right.
Oh,
No
yes,
funny
I
business,
see.
old man. What are you doing jumping people out here on the road?
why were you naked? Why are there bugbears? What are you doing?
I like to live free. And I thought you were bandits attacking me.
Okay. Well, we'll see if the sheriff has anything to do with you when we get to the next town, or do you want to say anything else to us?
I'm thankful you didn't kill me. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding and grateful for the shelter.
Okay.
Let me tell you, bugbear back is not a pleasant way to go. They're hairy and it chafes.
What's your name?
I'm Porvin.
Porvin?
Porvin.
Are you
What's
poor?
your name? I'm not poor. I'm quite wealthy. I have everything the world needs to offer me as soon as I get the hell out of this godforsaken city. Town.
Why do you want to get
region,
out of
kingdom.
the city?
Because I don't like these people, and I don't like you people, and I just want to go back home.
Where is home for you?
Aradon.
That place is fucked.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we're just making our way back to the city while we keep the old guy under watch.
Yeah. He asks if you have his bag with his stuff.
Yeah, we do,
do,
and it's
we do,
staying
we do.
right here on the cart.
If
Can
you
I-
rummage around in there's a pipe with a little bit of tobacco. Would you pass that over, please?
Absolutely not.
I don't know. Maybe it's not. You
You
don't-
wouldn't part an old man with his pipe.
We don't know what this pipe does. I don't want this guy disappearing 100 feet away from us or something.
Let me use it.
Well, if it's magical, I don't know if you'd be able to interact with it, Lenny.
It's not magic.
All
You know that?
Yes.
Where is the bag?
It should be sitting next to us. Or next to me, I guess, in the cart.
So, just to get like a quick visual,
Yep.
I'm assuming you and Toki are on one side of the cart and he's on the other side. because he was unconscious, so he needed to lay down.
Sure.
And then the bag is in between you and Toki on one of your sides. One of you is holding it. How is this all positioned?
I imagine Toki would probably be holding on to it.
Toki
hold
holding
on
the
to it.
man's
Yep.
bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
All right. That evening, your cart pulls into Bon Dundasir. Just as the sun is beginning to go down, you pull onto the front gates, even though it's not really a walled town. The carriage driver waves to the guard who knows him because he operates out of here all the time. And you guys pull right into town. Right up to the same tavern where you hired him yesterday. And he opens the door to let you out. Thank you for your business, everyone. Sorry for the trouble on the road. I'm glad you could help me with it.
Lenny goes to give him a hug.
He reciprocates your hug tenderly. Get inside before it gets too cold tonight.
Yep. Can you guys watch this guy, and I'll go check with the sheriff to see if they've had any reports of this guy attacking anybody? Maybe there's a bounty on him.
Take his bag with you.
Okay, I'll hold on to the bag and take it with me.
But my spell books are in there. I need them.
Ooh, those are expensive.
Can Daff
course they
learn
are.
spells from spell books, or is Daff not?
That's a great
bar.
question.
Daff is a
I
bard.
think he learns his spells independently, but I'm going to double check for us.
I could use the spell books.
No, you can't, Lenny.
I can draw in them.
That's true. The coloring book.
No, Daff does not learn from spellbooks. This would not be useful to him.
Okay, as I'm walking to the sheriff, how much gold and silver is in this bag?
There's like 20 pieces of gold, 30 pieces of silver, and then there's like a full bag of 50 copper.
Okay. Can I go to the sheriff and ask him,
Yes.
like, if he's had any reports of an old man or creatures attacking people on the road that might resemble bugbears or something?
Yeah. The sheriff is a woman in her mid-30s. She's got a breastplate on, sword at her side. You approach her and ask her about naked old men attacking people, and she shakes her head and goes, I had a grandfather like that one time. He'd always strip off and run around hitting people. He got sick in the mind. He would get really weird near sundown.
And that's it? You don't know attacks, no reports, nothing like that?
No?
What was your grandfather's name?
Al.
Okay. Alright, can we go back to the hotel, I guess? Or the tavern where we're staying?
Yeah. You head back to the tavern, but before you get there, Toki, what were you doing with, the cart's here, and you and the old man are sitting in the back, you holding his gear? Are you just going to wait for Nevitz to show up? What are you doing with the old man during this time?
Can I question
Corbin.
him?
Yeah, you can talk to him.
I just want to know about him. You know, he's really quirky wizard dude.
I'm only in town in this part of the world because someone asked for my services, and I came all the way over here to help them out with a small problem of theirs. And really, I just want to get home. I am tired of your people and your clothing and your weird towns that smell awful. Just want to get back to my farm in the middle of the woods away from everyone else.
Aren't you cold naked?
It's freezing in the rain.
Then why are you naked?
Because life is best lived free. The constraints of clothing really eat away at society in the long run. Imagine the body issues that people get when they're going to think that they must hide themselves. Imagine the amount of freedom you gain when there's nothing between you and the clear blue skies. There's
But
nothing
if you
like
die
it.
from the coldness, you'll never be able to experience that free blue sky.
But that's why I'm getting out of these snowy lands. Where I'm from, it's warm enough that you don't need clothes year round. And if it gets cold, you just snuggle up next to the fire with a blanket and some tea.
What
Why?
kind of wizard are you?
I'm a mage.
What'd that mean?
It means I'm a mage.
What
Can I
spell you
ask you-
know?
Oh, sorry.
I know
What-
a spell. Sorry.
What's the job that you were given, if I can ask? Just curious.
An old friend of mine needed me to create some minor magical effects for him. Some minor magical permanent effects for his tavern.
Wow, that sounds cool. What kind of effects for the tavern?
He kind of gets a smile on his face. Goes, well, you see, I invented this spell while I was living out in the woods. It's
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's a good one. I call it Purvin's Frosted Cubes. And you see, you take a small 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch cube of granite, and you enchant it magically to permanently lower its temperature, and it creates a cold cube. And you create a bunch of these, and then you put them in people's drinks, and then you have permanently chilled beverages that you can serve.
Like little cubes of
Like ice that doesn't
cubes?
melt, so it doesn't dilute your drink. And ice is difficult to acquire, especially in the summer months.
True,
But
true.
these are cold all year round.
So your friend just wanted this for their tavern for colder drinks, pretty much?
Yes. Well, he needed it for a party, but extras around for afterwards. Now I'm on my way home to Eridon.
Can you make... I know you do more refined things, you know, like make amazing ice in general, which I would maybe want some in the future because I love ice. But,
I don't make ice.
well, you make ice cold.
I
Forever.
make rocks cold. Yes.
Ooh.
Not freezing, just cold.
Could you make my shield any better?
No.
In theory.
No.
Nice try, Lenny.
Fuck you.
Fuck me?
No,
Why
no,
don't you
stop.
try?
No,
Oh,
okay.
I would. You're wide open
guys,
too.
guys,
no clothes
guys.
inhibiting me.
Okay, well, thank you for that's all.
Can I go now? I think there's just been a big misunderstanding. I'd like my stuff, and I'd like to go now.
We- We'll see what Nevitz says when he gets back.
We have
I
to
might
wait
need
for our
your
party
book
leader,
for
you know?
cuddle- for
I see.
coloring.
He just tells you what to do, and you just do it then, right? He's
Yes.
your boss, and you're his lackeys. I see.
Well,
Correct.
no, I'm not his lackey.
Well, you're just waiting for his instructions all the time.
I can
It
do
feels like-
my own thing with or without him. Here, have your stuff. Go.
Well, she doesn't have his shit, by
Yep,
the way.
I've
so
got the bag.
Oh wait,
Thank God.
you can go whenever you want, but he has your stuff.
Thank you. And he... Did you guys tie him up?
Yeah.
think
Well, his
so.
hands were tied.
Yes.
His hands
Okay,
are
he
bound.
puts his hands out to you as like a... Please untie
I
them.
will.
You don't-
No,
you-
Toki, no.
No. He
We wait
doesn't
for
need his.
Nevitz.
He doesn't need his hands to.
He's going
walk
to
off.
cast a spell on us.
You're going to make me walk around town with my hands bound together?
And
Fine,
naked.
I'll find someone else to untie them.
I'll shove him down.
In the cart?
I mean, if he's getting up, yeah, I'd like to shove
Yeah.
him back down.
Okay, he hits the seat again and looks to you, Toki, and goes, I see. I see
Toki.
how it goes.
I am Nevit's lackey. We just
But
wait.
I
okay?
don't want to be his lackey. We can walk off. He doesn't need his hands to walk off.
You can go. I'll wait and watch him. I am lackey.
You are
Lackey
not
Lenny.
a lackey. You are your own person, Lenny. You have your
Yes.
own thoughts and opinions. You don't need Nevis to tell you what to do. Well, maybe
Yes.
you do.
I
don't
do.
know. Oh.
You see him kind of squeezing his face, and then there's this kind of like sound, and a terrible smell begins to permeate the cart.
Ah, Jesus. That.
He
Alright.
eyes Lenny in the eyes and kind of gives a knowing smile and nod.
Alright, you know, Lenny,
Lenny
you're in
will
charge
shit
of
too.
watching. I'm gonna.
Oh God, that's
can
not
I-
what he did. He just farted, but
Lenny will full on shit.
Can I leave the car?
like
I'm
you
leaving
get in the
car.
wagon and like pull your pants down.
Yes.
All right. You can leave the cart, and we're gonna leave that scene. His attempt to get you to leave the cart so he could untie his hands failed, and he's been met by the worst possible response ever. So that's fine. All right. A few minutes later, Nevitz comes back.
I couldn't
Um,
hold my bowels, Nevitz.
Yeah, I kind of like can, I guess, smell the radiating odor from the cart.
Yeah, you can see the cart driver is like in a doorway a little ways over, watching what's happening and shaking his head, but not getting involved.
Uh huh. Can I take You said there was about 30 gold in the bag. You
Something
said it was
that?
like 30 gold, 10
Yeah,
silver,
I don't remember
or
how
something.
much.
30
something
gold,
like
40
that.
silver, 50 copper.
Yeah. Okay. Can I take I'm gonna take 10 gold out of the bag, like pretty obviously, like in front of him in the cart or whatever.
Sure.
Okay. I'm adding that to my sheet, and then I'll toss the bag to the old man. I'll say, "This is for the trouble of transporting us, and for the trouble you caused us on the road. but we have no qualms with you. Good luck on your adventures, old man.
Can I get my stuff back?
Yeah, I tossed him the bag of everything, so he should have.
Okay. He quickly rifles through it, making sure everything is there. There's nothing else you guys took out?
I took out the thing, the archway thing.
You took out the stone archway thing?
Yes, that's in my pocket.
Okay. All right. He does a quick rifle, rolls a 1 on his perception check, thinks everything is in his bag, throws it over his shoulder, and walks away into town.
Okay.
All right.
Does Daff have detect magic?
Daff? Ooh, that's a great question.
He does, but he has no spells. Unless he has another second level
spell slot. Yeah. Daff does not have detect magic.
Is there anybody in this city that would be able to detect magic on a spell? Like some...
Yeah, you could probably
Wait,
find...
I have detect magic.
Oh, Toki has it.
Yeah.
I knew someone had it.
After the old man like wanders off or whatever, can I toss this to Toki and ask her to...
Okay.
To detect magic? Yeah. Is it magical?
Where would you like to do this detection?
We can like rent a
Clearly
room.
not in like...
Yeah, we can rent a room
okay.
at the tavern for the night and hang out inside.
Yeah, not in the shit-stained cart.
Perfect. You guys head into your tavern. You cast detect magic. And yes, indeed, the archway is magic.
Does
Let's see, detect magic. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears any magic, and you learn its school, if any. Okay. So it is from the School of Conjuration and Summoning.
Whoa. What
That's just a
now?
school.
Okay, yeah. I'll ask Toki. Any idea? What is it? Is it magical?
Super magical.
Super magical. Well, what does that mean?
It's like the thing that... So you said it's like the thing that conjures?
It's from the School of Conjuration.
It's a School of Conjuration, so it would produce some sort of effect similar to other conjuration spells, which, you know, there are a lot of, but it's all sort of involved in the same stuff.
Like a summoning thing? A portal? Something like that?
Something like that?
Okay, I relay the information.
How do we
Something
use
like
it,
that.
Toki?
I don't think I would know. Like, I just know what it's magical, right? Do you think we should try to use it? Like, what if this is like way above our pay grade?
I mean, I don't know how to conjure anything, so that'd be up to you, Toki.
Maybe we wait and ask Wizard another one. Or ask the same one. I think he'd be okay with us having it.
Yeah, okay. I guess we probably sleep for the night then. There's nothing we can do right now.
WEOW.
All right, you guys
I
can
hear 50
rest for the
months
night.
I get your Snapchat.
My calendar here.
I use a hit dice.
All right.
I'll roll one as well.
Ooh.
What?
Cringe,
Okay.
Lily.
Next day.
What?
Oh. Next day, the 11th of February, 1512. What do you do? You're here in town. The rain is still coming down slowly. It's actually
Find the
snowing
wizard.
a little bit.
We probably have to find a, we need to find passage back to that city. It's been a while. We left a week ago. We need to get back there so we can return this crown.
We're off to find the wizard
The wonderful wizard of
of
Arcadia.
Arcadia.
Okay, we want passage back to Whalers Bay. How do we do it?
All right, you find passage back to Whalers Bay. There's not a ship leaving for a couple of days, but then you can just hop on it and take it back.
Long
It'll
rest,
take us
baby.
A week to get back there. You'll long rest and everything.
What's the date?
You will be leaving on the 13th of February.
So we get there like the 20th of February?
Yes, but there's one small problem.
What?
Why don't we take our break? And when we come back from our break, I'll tell you what our one small problem is.
Why don't we, Koibs? All right. We are going on break. Be back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Of Dice and Men. There is only one small problem with your return.
Okay, what's
And
the
that
problem?
is the day you hop on the boat, there is mutterings among all the people about something weird. Apparently, today is the first day of winter that you should be able to see stars in the winter sky. And we need to talk a little about theology for a moment here. In our world, the gods are personified by constellations in the sky. When I say personified, it's like looking into another, like in, a fourth dimensional realm. The constellations of the gods in the sky are the gods. So when you see like the constellation of Malchus, you're actually literally directly looking at him. And this last night was when the first star of Madrigal should have shifted into view, but it didn't. And people were like, what the hell? Are our astronomers wrong? It was a little bit weird. But on your week-long journey back to Whalers Bay, each night your sailors look up, and you guys look up, and you do not see stars in the sky of Madrigal. The goddess Madrigal, the goddess of hope, is not present.
Does it have to do with this weird portal thing?
She's gone. She's just not here.
I don't know anything about gods or anything like that.
That's
so.
very spooky.
Yeah. And it's really sort of out of your wheelhouse. Like, what can you do if a god decides to disappear? But it is not a great omen because Madrigal is the goddess of hope. And if hope is not showing up in the sky, people are not taking that as a good sign. The winter sky remains dark and bleak and empty and devoid of all stars as you sail from Bondundasir all the way to Whalers Bay, around the Cape of Arcadia, past the Frostlands, past Bon May, past Stoneport and the Southern Steppes, past the Dogwood, around the edge of the Iron Ridge, past Crublin, past Arlen Point, where there are sirens, so you don't want to get too close, and finally back to Whalers Bay. She has not shown up once during this time.
Okay, well, sucks for people that like that god. Yes.
Yep. All right. You guys arrive back in Whalers Bay a week later. You said that you would be back in exactly 2 weeks. It's been like 2 weeks and 4 days since you've left. So what do you do? Where are you going? What is your first action back in town?
Can we find who were the people that were originally? Well, actually, can we like hang out in a tavern and just hear if anybody has heard like complaints? Like, is the Baroness complaining like, oh, we don't have a crown, blah 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 blah?
Yes. We'll just ignore all the talk about Madrigal missing because no one really cares. Or you guys don't care. It doesn't matter for the storyline here. But that's the main discussion people are having. Aside from that, there is a lot of joking about the Baroness and her spending, blowing all this money on her crown that gets stolen, the lack of internal security because she's been dismissing officers since like there's no crime in town. It's a really low crime area. So she's been like letting up on town security for a while now, and all of a sudden this like really fancy crown she gets has been stolen. You get like more of a mocking tone, like, wow, this person is a terrible administrator. That seems to be the atmosphere and mood going on.
Mm-hmm.
Chuckles over her shoddy spending.
Okay. I mean, I guess we're at a table like talking amongst ourselves. So how do you guys suggest we inform the Baroness that we have found her crown?
Toki knows her.
Toki knows her? Does Toki know her?
Would the Baroness have heard of me?
Probably not, personally. You were
But I've heard of her.
Yeah, you were a lower noble than she was, so you would know her, but she might have known your family. What's your family's last name?
Indeed.
Indeed. Is it Toki indeed, or do you...
Do I just make one up now?
Yeah. What's your family's last name?
Barbo.
No. Let me think. This is important. Hold on.
Boki?
Pichu.
All right, Toki Pichu. She might know the Pichu family, although she probably doesn't know you. You've been out of the nobility for a while. You're pretty old. She's kind of young. She probably knows of your family, if not your family exactly.
So she wouldn't think like we had stolen it or anything, right?
Well, that's
If
a problem that we have to worry about.
How do you guys
We
want to
can
go about it?
We can first go to her, say like, we heard your crown's missing. We'll find it for you.
We could just go and say we have her crown. Because the guards told us to get it for her.
As much as I'm usually opposed to this, we could just be completely open about everything from start to finish. That we saw the crown was stolen, that we did an investigation from start to finish, we were able to recover the crown being smuggled halfway across the continent, and that we've brought it back to her here to return it.
Honesty is the best policy.
You know what? I admire that.
Yeah?
I admire that a lot.
All right. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Well, if we do this, it's possible we get... This Baroness is, like, pretty powerful here, yeah?
Yeah. She's the lead person of the town.
Okay. Can we find the guards that we first saw? Like...
Find those exact guards?
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
I would like to have, like, our box with the crown in it. And then I would like to approach the guards, I guess, at the gate to the estate or whatever.
Yes.
And then ask for an audience with the Baroness and say that it has to do with the missing crown.
They will immediately bring you inside. They will ask for all of your weapons before you meet with her. Disarm you all. And then bring you before her. She is sitting in her audience chamber, surrounded by her guards,
When they,
including a cleric and a wizard.
When they search for things real quick, are we able to hide, like, a dagger on our body or something? Is that okay? Do we make a check for
If
that?
you want to make a sleight of hands check to hide the dagger, it'll be opposed by their perception check to search you. But if they find you hiding a dagger on you, they'll probably think that you're trying to kill someone or do something
I don't
sketchy.
think it's worth it.
I give them everything.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I turn it all over. Okay, yeah, so we're inside approaching the Baroness or whatever?
Yeah, you're in her audience chamber. She has knights, cleric, and a wizard nearby. And as you are walking up to her, she stands up in a huff and says, "My crown! Have you found it?"
Before we speak, there were a couple of guards that initially witnessed this crown being stolen. Are those guards still in your employ today?
They're currently in the stockades, being punished for their weak ways.
Those guards asked us to see if we could find where this crown had wound up.
Yes, and there is a 10% finder's fee on the total cost of the crown for those who bring it to me.
Okay.
Have you with it?
Yeah,
You with it with you?
Could I guess, like, take out the box and present it, I guess?
She greedily steps forward, and her guards have to kind of like hustle to catch up to her
Mhm.
as she approaches you in the box. You notice they are very wary with hands near weapons just in case this is some sort of trap.
Sure.
But she approaches you and reaches out to open the box. Opens it and sees the crown, pulls it up immediately, places it on her head, and does like a little twirl back towards her chair, giggling to herself. "Oh, excellent! Thank you so much. What are your names? You should all be well rewarded for this."
I am Lenny,
Lenny?
the brave.
Lenny the Brave. Wonderful. And you?
I am
Toki.
Nevitz, the Toki,
Toki and Nevitz?
and Daff.
We are
And-
part of the VOA. I don't know if you've heard of us.
Yeah. What would
Voa?
Daff would probably introduce us? We are part of the various operations agency, and we do these kinds of jobs quite often, and yeah, whatever.
I see. Well, thank you so much for this. I will have my treasurer bring you gold. Is that your preferred?
Magic item.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of investigatory work. If you have any type of magical items, I mean, those would be an amazing payment as well. But otherwise, gold is good.
Let us give you gold. Magic items are difficult to come by, difficult to get rid of, and difficult to nail down their price.
Your crown was difficult to nail down.
Yes, I'm sure it was, and that's why you will be handsomely paid 40,000 copper for it.
Thank you.
Wow.
Curtsy at her.
curtsy at her. All right. They bring out 8 bags of gold for you. Each bag contains 50 coins, and they set it down on the tiled floor in the audience hall.
That's great. While we're here, maybe as a bonus, if I could ask, is it possible that I could ask your wizard to identify an item that we came across while we were searching for your crown? Maybe you could tell us some information about it.
You have a
She
10
snaps her fingers. Of course. Wizard, tend to these people. I assume I don't need to be present for this stuff, so go off and do it in one of your chambers or something.
Okay.
Thank you again, people of Voa. If I need to find you for other interesting jobs like this, where might I be able to reach you?
We give her the
Tell my
address,
servants.
I guess, of the place, yeah.
Sure. So you tell her where you live and all that jazz. She's thrilled. She leaves with her crown, and the wizard brings you guys back to one of his small little laboratories deep within the keep. You find yourselves underground in a stone room. Lots of open space, some benches on the sides, some glassware with bubbling fluids in them.
Real quick, so we are adding 400 gold to our sheet?
Yeah, add it to the party sheet or something.
I don't know.
I'll do it.
Yeah, okay. Okay, wait, how do you even access the party sheet?
It's in where the handouts are. It's in like the traveling party sheet. It should be somewhere in there, I think.
I see traveling party, but I don't see how to access like a sheet that has items.
If you just
on it.
open
click
it, double click it, like it's like a regular character sheet.
Oh, under character sheet, I see it. Okay.
I think Katerino keeps the gold on her person and not in this sheet.
Oh, is that where she keeps it?
I guess. And
I mean, I don't.
Let's see.
Do you think that she
Down
thought
here.
that sheet was like a notepad she has or something?
I don't know.
Whatever. Okay,
Why
we'll
don't you just mark it down on someone's sheet right now?
I threw it in the party sheet. The 400 gold is
In the party sheet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Sweet.
Okay. So we're
All
at
right,
the
so-
wizard.
Yeah, he brings you down to his laboratory, and as you're walking, asks, so tell me, what is this archway you found?
I'm gonna. Can we just show it to him?
Yeah, we can show it to him. Basically, one of us had an uncle that passed away. He left this heirloom to us. We were just curious if you could identify it.
Of course. Of course. Anything for you. And he brings it down to within his tower and or into the dungeon basement area and examines it and looks over it before casting any spells and marvels, oh, the detail on this is amazing. It's as if someone etched out little tiny, look at this. And he brings you over and has a large magnifying glass he places over. And you can see that the detail on the stonework is some of the best stuff you've ever seen. Like there are little tiny indentations and carvings on the sides that kind of make the stones look rough. But you need like a magnifying glass to look at to even notice these small details. And he mutters to himself, "This is unusual work for such a ordinary ornament. But may I ask what your grandfather, what his business was?"
Just some wandering...
Collector of items. He just had
Collector.
a lot of strange collector items in
Yes.
his possession, and this is one that was handed down.
I see. All right. Well, it looks expensive, which means it's probably magical. So let's give it a quick detection here. And he rubs his hands together, places it on the item, casts some spells, says some words. His eyes kind of roll back and turn purple for a moment, and then he looks at it and goes, "Oh yes, it is. And I think there's even changes that have happened. Look here." And he brings you closer, and you can see that there's some sort of etchings within the stone archway that have appeared now, but they're too small to be properly read. And he goes, I can't read what those are, but a little bit more investigation and we'll get it sorted out. Next spell I need to cast will take a full day of preparation. And I need some level of privacy to do it. You know where I am and who I am, that I won't steal this from you.
Yeah, we'll come back in a
Why
day.
don't you come back tomorrow and I'll tell you what I can. Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hope he doesn't skamaz us.
do they have like a guest like room in the?
No, we can stay at
You
the
can-
tavern. It's okay. We don't want to
He's gonna
impose.
let us-
Stay at a tavern.
We don't want to impose.
Well, we have to pay now.
Pay what? That
It
it's like
comes out of your
silver or
monthly
whatever.
funds anyway.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
my Lord.
Listen, we just
Yeah,
got
that-
super favorable with this lady. We don't want to overstay our welcome. Okay.
Yeah. And that 12 grand that you pay every month covers all of these sorts of expenses, the tavern expenses and everything. So you're fine. You're fine. All right. Why don't we dole out some experience, first of all, for this quest and sort out.
You're not going
all
to tell
of
us what
these
it
details.
is this session?
We're going to give you some experience first, and we'll work our way there eventually.
Just want to know.
So today you defeated 2 bugbears.
A wizard.
You did defeat a 5th level wizard.
5th level? Where were the fireballs at?
He didn't have fireball, he had monster summoning, which is a 3rd level spell.
What a loser.
Yeah, that spell sucks.
I don't know. A little bit not.
We're just really awesome, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's the truth.
We defeated those ladies.
The rogues?
Yep.
Yep. So we'll add 700 for that. You did track down the rogues that gave you the slip and cornered them. You successfully found the crown and retrieved it and brought it back. That is worth the big quest XP. And what did you do last session on your way down there? Did you get in a fight? Yeah, you fought the 2 griffins. Yeah, griffins on the way over there.
2 griffins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you got XP for that yet. So let's add it in now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. All right, and we'll add 100 here, and we'll divide this between 4 people, I guess. Staff was here for half the mission.
Yeah, it's good.
I think we
She
should
was
be
healing us and stuff. It's fine.
We used his spell slots like a motherfucker, so.
He was
All
a heal
right.
slave.
Why doesn't everyone take home 1,125 experience? And let's see, does that get you to level 5?
We're 250
How much
off.
was it? 1,320?
1125 is the new XP you got. I think you should all be at 6225. Is that right? Is that what you ended up at?
Yeah.
6250? Is that what you said?
6225.
Oh, okay.
That's what I got when I added it to Daft's sheet.
Okay.
Which leaves you 275 experience away from leveling. So close.
Do you think we'll get any XP for learning what this great magic item is?
No. No, there's no XP for that. All right. I think we should wait till next session to figure out what this is, because you're going to want Daff around for this. It'll be important.
Sounds
so
good.
we'll end our session here on time for once.
Wow, it sounds good.
All right. Congratulations on completing the quest of the Stolen Crown. Next week, when we come back, we will hopefully have some new storylines and some more adventures for you all.
Why did we miss the crown being ran to the boat? What happened there? Did we mess something up?
No, you didn't mess anything up. That's a great question. Why don't we take a look at the Whalers Bay map? So, how this all went down is there were the 3 brigands who stole the shit, and then there was a handoff in an alleyway. In this alleyway. Can you see where my ping is?
Yep.
Yeah. So they had run down this way, over here, came up through here, and then there was a trade-off to the smuggler who had a whole bunch of legitimate goods they were shipping.
Mm-hmm.
And then the smuggler, once they got that, just took it back to the warehouse where they had put all their other goods. And that was during the process at which people were going back to find you. And then you had left watching the ship as the rest of his stuff started to get loaded on. They pulled you away just as that you would have been watching that stuff. It was just a unfortunate timing.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some witnesses in these alleyways. There were plenty of other clues lying about that we never got to. But this worked out in the end anyway. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you. You want to talk us out?
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else we should be asking. It seems a little broken. I mean, obviously it's up for you to decide, but it seems a little silly-ish that that you can detect lead. Do you think that shouldn't happen, or?
Lead boxes?
Yeah, that if lead is something that can hide magic detection, why can you detect the lead itself?
Because so that's only really applicable if you know the item is nearby, right?
Okay.
And there are plenty of other things that come in lead. So safes are lead bound. Anyone that has magic items might hide them in lead boxes as well. There's going to be a lot of false leads on lead boxes.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
And lead is pretty cheap, correct?
Lead is cheap. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody could have lead on them or whatever.
Yeah. And it really only works in a situation where you're like searching for something and then someone is intentionally and knowingly hiding it from magic for these particular reasons.
Sure. Sounds good.
Yeah. Locate objects is going to be way more useful in the future. This was the one time that they were prepared for magic.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay. I mean, I'm Destiny. You can find me at twitch.tv/Destiny. LilyPichu beneath me. Go for it.
LilyPichu.
Cool. Mr. Moutoni.
I am Mr. Mouton. Find me at twitch.tv, Mr. Mouton, and check out designedbyhumans.com/Destiny for all of his merch.
Wow. And Koibs.
You can find me on twitch.tv/Koibu. I run a bunch of D&D campaigns with these people and others. If you like D&D, come on by.
Oh, we'll be live on Saturday with it too.
Designedbyhumans.com/Destiny?
I believe so.
Doesn't work.
Good one,
Is it
Moot.
DBH?
Oh, is it designed by... Okay.
It's just, I don't know. It's something.
It's /shop/Destiny. How about just destiny.gg/shirt? There you go.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. I think we'll be here normal time next time, right? Well, yeah,
I think so.
we should be. All right, cool. We'll catch you guys next episode. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Why do you want to be a gorilla?
Because I looked at the stats and it's pretty friggin' great.